Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, the name and glory of his only begotten beloved Son, the Holy Messiah, who's currently at his right hand right now as we speak, along with the King.
Along with the King.
Your brother Malachi Maccabee, honor, humility, STL, Mikhail's deck order. To my left, I got my beloved
Yakanan Eli.
Yakanan Eliezer. I know y'all heard us say his name before. As a beloved brethren of ours. How everybody doing? All praise, glory, and honor. Let me go ahead and get the situation cracking on Facebook too. Get the situation cracking on Facebook as well. You feel me? And then we just gonna get it in. All praises, glory, and honor to the Almighty, owner, creator, and possessor of all things. We about to go into secret treasures of the heart. About to go into the secret treasures of the heart that the scriptures talk about in Matthew, the 12th chapter, and all over the scripture for real. You understand? So let me get this Facebook family together real quick. Make sure they on point. Okay, we live on Facebook. Look like we may be delayed. No, we ain't delayed. Look like we all good. All right, bang. Ah, snap. Hey, I do this. I think I'm right here. There we go. All praise glory now. We got a few people up in here. Yacht, you feel me?
Yaki.
All praise glory now. Yaki Hickman. Hey, may the Most High have mercy on your family, Prince. May the Most High have mercy on your family. All praise glory and honor to the Most High. Where you at? You know your brothers need to pull up and just grieve with you, my brother. Ain't no thing for y'all don't know, man. Y'all please pray for our brother Yaki and his beloved family, man. The matriarch of his family ended up passing today, his grandmother. You feel me? So, you know, make sure y'all pray for that brother, his comfort, everything. Brother does a lot of great work out here. And may the Most High have mercy on your grandmother's soul, man. You feel me? I met her a few times myself, and she was very, very passionate, very sweet. You understand? And you can just see her seeds. You understand? Her children, her grandchildren, great grandchildren, and all that, man. You understand? And all y'all look alike. Well, y'all look just alike, boy. You like, man, what is going on to her? You feel me? So all praises, glory, and honor, y'all. If I can be heard, give us a 9 in the building, in the live chat. If I can be heard, give us a 9 in this deal. Okay, Mal, looking beautiful. Look at Tutu. What's going on, she bro? Woody P. TT Noah, what's going on? My sister Odelia. Who else up in here? Tuvaya. Hey, you got the axe, bro. Anybody out of box? Look, this is a no nonsense, no fly zone session, man. All right, it's Thursday night class, and we dealing with the secret treasures of the heart.
Yes, sir.
Or out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. You understand? So basically, whatever someone is talking about is what's heavily on their mind. Heart in the Bible goes into your intellect, your mental capability, and all that. So you really want to know what somebody's thinking? Listen to what they speak about. Listen to what they're speaking about. Whatever they're speaking about is whatever they're thinking about. All right. So all praises, glory, and honor. We about to get it done. All right, 9, we can be heard. The pro, what up, pro? Him and my sister Shoshana, Pers, Lockhorse, Shalom, what it do? Star, Mina J. I just be messing with y'all when I be coming on here, man. Don't none of y'all get offended. Please don't. I'm just your brother. That's all I'm here. I'm just your brother. All right. It look like we good. Facebook good. All right. All right, y'all. So we about to get into this. We're going to start this off in Matthew, the 12th chapter. Matthew chapter 12, we're going to read 33 through 37 first. And we're going to get into this so we can understand. Look at, and it's a little deeper than understanding who we are. You feel me? It's a way that we must conduct ourselves. You understand? We must conduct ourselves a certain way. Shalom, Jai. What it do? We must conduct and even speak to each other with respect and honor. You understand? When you was in the streets or when you was in the world, regardless, I don't care if you was on these streets or Wall Street, the way people talk to each other in the world is greasy. If you don't understand what I'm saying, it's like you turn around and call your bruh something that you know don't sit well with him. You feel me? And then you be thinking somebody's supposed to get over that, and then be like, look, man, we got to be more calculated with our words. We can't be using sloppy speech, especially us that claim to be in this truth. Like I should never be me and this brother. I should never be in a position where I tell this brother, "What's your punk ass?" Like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just like
don't sound right.
That. You feel me? Like that's in the world. So naturally, if you was anywhere from that way of life, then like that, those are triggers. You feel me? That triggers something, then you start feeling a certain way, and you know what I'm saying? And there's certain things, man, that like I done heard our brothers' mouths in the truth. You understand? And it'd be like, we should not be talking to each other like that, man. We should not be talking to each other greasy. You understand? Talking to each other like, what was another one? Hoe ass nigga. Like that's another. You can't be talking to each other like that, man. Oh, puss ass nigga. You see, a lot of that. It's like, you feel me? Like those are gut punches, man. And if that's left unchecked, it's gonna turn carnal, bloodshed, and it'll go too far. You understand? And that's the last thing that we need to have in the truth. You know what I'm saying? We turn on the news and, you know what I'm saying, breaking news. Those who claim to be from the 12 lost tribes of Israel have murdered each other today in Times Square. They knew their Bible, but they couldn't control their tongue for some reason. They just were very vulgar and vile with one another. We thought they were enemies, but you all are saying they're brothers. You see, so we as sons and daughters of light, we can't be sloppy with our language. You understand? We got to be even calculated with what we say. We can't just be loose lipping like the one bro say. I can't call him a bro, but yeah, I mean he Israelite, he just ain't conscious. But he say, if you got a loose lip, you better put a collar on. You feel me? That's street talk. Like, look, control your mouth, man. You shouldn't be loose lipping and talking out the side of your neck to none of your brothers and sisters in the truth, man. Period. There should be a difference between those of us in the truth, not just how we dress, not just because of what we eat or the Sabbath that we keep and all that. It should even be down to our language, man. You understand? That's something that's, if we claim we want spiritual power and claim to be these men of old, well, they were very calculated in what they said, man. I mean, words were so powerful that the prophet Elijah petitioned the heavens and fire came down out of heaven.
That's right.
You understand? I mean, so powerful, you could speak and invoke the presence of your creator, man. You understand? And get major work done out here. You feel me? That in the spirit that will manifest in the physical. But the first step is to what? Not have sloppy language. We as brothers and sisters in the truth cannot be talking to each other. And I haven't been guilty of that, man. You feel me? I ain't acting like I'm not telling y'all something that I ain't been guilty of. You understand? But we got to control that. We got to be able to control our tongue, control our mouth, and speak to each other in honor, man. Back in our day, boy, you see a brother and you understand he a prince or he a king, he can't be no little, poo butt. Look at your poo butt ass. And then everybody like, dang, y'all talk to each other like that? No, that's sloppy, man. That's very, very sloppy. You understand? So we got to control this. So first we're going to start off in Matthew 12. Matthew 12, we're going to read 33 through 37. Yeah, the FBI does call us black identity extremists. That's just what it is. You understand? So now more than ever, we need to be more calculated in our speech. I mean, they don't like us anyway, and they're going to come for us when they come for us, when the Most High decree. You understand? But being priest of the Most High Yah, it's things that be coming off our mouths that are not befitting for a priest to say.
That's right. You
are someone that deals with the spirit of the Almighty. You shouldn't be speaking just like you in the world or something, man. You understand? You don't know no scriptures, but you know all the Yo Gotti lyrics. You don't know none of the scriptures, but you know all the Migos, the mumble rappers. You see, something's wrong here. All right. So look, let's get into this, man. Let's get into this. We're gonna do Matthew 12 first, Matthew 12, 33 through 37, so we can understand the severity of this thing. Because this is a mandate from heaven. It ain't like we just saying this. We are supposed to have calculated, clean speech when we talk. You understand? I mean, we already bold. We already come off. You understand what it is, but we shouldn't be talking like Cat Williams. Bernie Mac, every other word Bernie Mac used to say was MF all the time. You understand? The world watching us, man, and more deeper than that, our king is watching.
That's right.
You understand? And we all know that the Messiah, nor none of the prophets of old, they wasn't running around Bernie Macking, just loose lipping, saying whatever. In our world, whatever came out your mouth, you had to prove it. You couldn't even say something as small as "I'll pray for you," and you wouldn't do it. You couldn't say something like "All right, man, I'll move that over there for you," and you don't do it. You had to stand on your word. Whatever came out your mouth was solid. That's where the phrases come from. My word is my bond.
Yeah.
All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break them for anyone. We done lost that. Today you'll say something but never fulfill it. You understand? And we all been guilty of it, but this is time for us to tighten this thing on up. You understand? As we get closer and closer to our redemption. You understand? We cannot be talking sloppy out here, man. You understand? We need to learn to love each other and speak with honor, even if we disagree. Speak to the brother in honor. He shouldn't be no poo butt, no Rudy poot. You understand? And then you know the real, you know, we can say some things that really take you there. You understand? So all praise is glory and honor, man. Okay, so Matthew 12, y'all. Matthew 12, we're gonna read 33 through 37. Y'all give us a 9 when y'all get there. Matthew 12, 33 through 37. Let me see what some of y'all saying. What was the significance of the national text alerts? Yeah, I heard Donald Trump sent out a presidential tweet or a text saying the purges began. Hey, for y'all that don't know, for y'all that's been living under a rock the past 2,000 years, purge been started since we got ran up out of Jerusalem, man.
That's right.
You understand? The purge been started since we got ran up out of Jerusalem. You've been public enemy number 1. You see? But if we want to be protected, we must conduct ourselves in a certain manner, man. Not just what we eat and what we dress and what we listen to, how we speaking. You understand? Because we want to be able to petition the heavens and get results like Elijah got, right? We want to be able to petition the heavens and get results like Moses got, right? We want to be able to say like Hamashiach told Pilate, man, I'll summon a legion of angels right now and destroy this place. We want to be that skillful and that calculated with our language. You understand? Especially when you start getting back into the Hebrew and all that. The Hebrew is very powerful. You can bless or curse with it and ruin somebody's life or bless someone's life behind it, man. It's that serious. All right. Before we do that, give me Proverbs real quick, one verse. Proverbs 18 and 21. And then we coming right back to this Matthew. I just want one verse. Proverbs 18 and 21. Our Lord Yah. Shalom to the worldwide family. We love y'all indeed and true. Look at Fat Dave up in here. David Anthony. That's another one of my childhood brothers, man. Much love to you, bro. TT Noah up in here. Josh Collins. Okay. We in the building. Kimberly Lilly. What's up, she bro?
Zebediah Boaz.
Where's Zebediah, man? Where you at, man? I'm finna come pull up on you, Hebrew. You got me messed up. That's all I've been asking. Where the hell is Zebediah Boaz, man? We might come grab you about some slippers, man, when we get done with this, Hebrew.
You probably put a lesson together for Shabbat.
Lord, yeah. Keep doing that work, brother. All right, let's get her done.
Proverbs 18, verse 21.
Verse 21. And just one quick verse I want to show y'all this. Come on,
Death and life are in the power of the tongue.
Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Do y'all hear that? Now, we grew up saying stuff like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words would never hurt me. That's a lie. That's something else you grew up saying. That's a lie. Words can send somebody into a bout of depression and destroy them, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Words that never hurt you. Yes, they will. You done heard some life-shattering news before? You understand? And it turns you sick. Had you worrying, stop it. Yeah, you want to say something, brother? What you got to say? You got something to say, brother? What'd you say, what?
I don't love you no more.
Oh, y'all done heard it before. I've heard that. Yes, I've heard that quite a few times in my short life. Yeah. But go ahead, what else to say?
And they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
They that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. So if you love death, you're going to eat the fruit of death. If you love life, you're going to eat what? The fruit of life.
That's right.
You understand? Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Words are very powerful. Be skillful with it. You understand? Because words manifest into the flesh. Words manifest into reality. Words come from thoughts. Everything is a byproduct of thinking. You think about it, you speak about it, and then it becomes reality. You understand? We did it all the time growing up. I wish a nigga would be in my seat, and he's in your seat. I'm sick. You're sick. I'm sick and tired. You sick and sleep. You still don't realize how powerful your words are? Like I teach a class up at the homeschool. I do a Hebrew class and then a self-defense, like, you know what I'm saying? And one word that is forbidden in my classroom. It's a 4-letter word. You understand? But it's so powerful. But it's forbidden in my classroom.
What is it?
CAN''T. Can't. Yeah. It's not allowed in my classroom. I don't even want to hear that. You understand? We don't even want the children to start putting limitations on what it is they can do. That's not even allowed in my house or in my classroom, the word can't. I don't want to hear nothing about no can't. Or I can't do it. You understand? So death and life is in the power of the tongue. And, you know, those that hold to it, you're going to eat the fruit of it. All right, so let's get back to Matthew 12. Matthew 12, we're going to read 33 through 37. Hallelujah.
Either make the tree good. And his fruit good.
Come on.
Or else make the tree corrupt and his fruit corrupt.
Right.
For the tree is known by its fruit.
So let it be known. Whatever tree, look at it on the physical level, man. Whatever tree, like, you know what kind of tree this is. If I walked up to it and oranges was hanging up off of it, what kind of tree is it? It's an orange tree. If I walk up to the tree and it's a fig and I'm grabbing figs up off of it, this must be a fig tree. So on a physical level makes sense, right? And on a spiritual level. You understand? All right, say the tree is a teacher. Say the tree is a teacher, all right? The fruit would be what's being taught, right? And then the product of the fruit, to prove what he's teaching is righteous, you should be able to look around at the students that's being taught and seeing who's being raised up. You understand? Who understands righteous doctrine and who don't. Like, are you raising up rebels? You understand? Or are you teaching and raising up righteous men, women, and children of the Most High? You understand? The fruit or the tree is known by the fruit that it bears. Right? Or you can look at it from, you know, even down to children, parents and children.
Right. Yeah.
Right? But even in the scripture, you got righteous men that have wicked sons.
Totally.
Because once they get to a certain point in their life, now they have to make a decision. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean the father and mother ain't do their job. It's just when it's time for him to make his decision as a man, y'all willingly choose life. You understand? So you can look at it from a physical aspect, a physical tree, like an orange tree, apple tree. Look at it like doctrine that's being taught and pushed. You understand? And you'll know, okay, this is a righteous tree right here. No, that's wicked. They over there pushing grape. That's wicked. They over there pushing whatever. You understand? Whatever that goes against the commandments of the Almighty, man. You see what I'm saying? They over there telling you you're going to come back 300 times. Reincarnation. No, that's off. You understand? That's off. Yeah, people thought that back in the day in certain instances, but the doctrine that's taught by Mashiach and the apostles is resurrection.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? You got one shot to get this thing right. That switches up your mindset. See, if you thought you was reincarnated and you got 300 times, guess what kind of fruit you gonna bear if you teach that? A whole bunch of men and women that think, well, I ain't got to strive to be righteous for real. You understand? Because worst case scenario, I'm gonna be reincarnated and I can try it again. That's the mind you don't want nobody into. You understand? So the tree is known by the fruit. You understand? All right, come on, now let's get it.
Matthew 12, verse 34.
Yeah.
O generation of vipers, how can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Y'all notice he called them a generation of snakes. And then said, how can you, being evil, speak what's good? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mind. right? Your mouth speak. That's what that's going into. You see? Hold that for me. Give me Proverbs 19 and 21. Hold your spot right there. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Whatever is on your mind, that is what you're going to be speaking about. So either you speaking about the fruits of the spirit or the works of the flesh. I believe it's 19 and 21, if I'm mistaken. What did it say?
There are many devices in a man's heart. That's what I
was looking for. There are many devices, many trains, man. Many spirits within a man's mind. Many. Remember, he said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. We go over to Solomon, and Solomon said, what? There are many, what?
Devices.
Go ahead.
In a man's heart.
In a man's mind. Come on.
Nevertheless, the counsel of the Lord that shall stand.
The only one shall stand is the counsel of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh. Y'all see that? That's why this is called the secret treasures of the heart, because you know what kind of secrets are being laid up in someone's mind based off what's being said. You already know. You understand? That's why it's always good to listen. Let him get on out there and run his mouth. Run your mouth. Because all you're going to do is reveal what's on your mind anyway.
That's right.
And then we'll be able to discern and bring a righteous judgment to the situation, man. You see that? There are many devices in a man's heart, but only the counsel of the Most High shall stand. Only the law of Yahweh shall stand, man. You understand? Let's get on back to Matthew 12. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. In other words, you speak about what you think about. If you're thinking about rape, robbery, murder, adultery, incest, being deceitful, guess what you speak about?
All that.
You speak about all that, man. You can't help it because it's on your mind. Whatever you think about is what you speak. Period. And don't let you start drinking some old liquid libation.
Oh, wait.
Don't let you start drinking some of the what's called those spirits. Start drinking on that as well. You really gonna be revealing all those secret treasures of your heart, man. You understand? So out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Let's get back to Matthew 12.
A good man out of the good treasures of the heart bringeth forth good things.
See, a good man out of the good treasure of his mind or his heart, he brings forth good things. Because at heart or at mind, he a good brother. You know what I'm saying? She's a brother that's striving to be righteous. So all you got to do is just listen to the conversation. What are we talking about? Even when you're amongst those that claim to be conscious, or those that claim to be in the knowledge of knowing that we Israel, or in the knowledge of following Hamashiach, listen. Just listen to the conversation. Is the conversation bearing righteous fruit or not? Is it just entertainment or not? You see? We got that bad as the people. We are soap opera Israelites. We got that bad, man. And we're not realizing how accountable Yahweh is going to hold us in that day for our words, man. Because your words dictate what you've been thinking about. You understand? Got too much on my jacket to be showing up at the judgment seat. And you've been talking greasy to all your loved ones that follow the Most High and follow His Son. You've been talking greasy, man. You understand? It's deep down in your mind, you really got some type of distaste or disdain or hatred for the brother or sister. You see? All those things to be revealed in the day of judgment. All right, what else to say?
And an evil man out of the evil treasures bringeth forth evil things.
That's right.
But I say unto you,
come on,
that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Idle word, man. That means every vain, every worthless word that you've spoken, you got to give an account for in the day of judgment. That means everything that has come off your lips been recorded. Ouch. That's ugly. I'm talking about my part. That's ugly. That's ugly. Everything I've ever said, I got to give an account for. And then you even more responsible once you come into the knowledge of what this thing really is, man.
That's right.
Ooh-wee. Think of all the times there was a breach in your spirit. You just went off. You just blew like. I've had a few of them since I've been in the scripture. I'm not all the time, but out of a 13, almost 14-year stretch, I've had a few times wide and straight. I'm talking about nuclear bomb blew, and had to catch myself afterwards and was like, that speech is not be fitting a priest, man. I shouldn't be talking like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all know. I remember I had to straight run up on a sister one time, man. You did. I apologize to the sister. I pulled her to the side. You understand? I blew on her though. You understand? Blew on her. But she was way out of order. She know it too. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even take it. I just kept. It was like that noise on one of them chalkboards that be. I just was like, shut up! And went clean off on this sister, man. In front of everybody. Blew on her. You feel me? And the Most High dealt with me behind it, man. You understand? Certain things be on your mentals. You like, come on, that was wrong. Now you could have just pulled her to the side and just checked her real quick, like, look, calm down with all that, man. You know what I'm saying? She all these brothers and sisters out there. Dig. But me being, sometimes, it happens. I blew, man. Blew. And then I had to go make that right, though. I had to go correct that. You understand? Because that was wrong. I shouldn't have been speaking like that. All right. So every idle word, and this is why, because I was reading over this. You dig? And read too. That's the Messiah. Yeah, that's scared me. Scared the breath out of me. Like everything that you have ever spoken, you got to give an account for. And there's even more responsibility on you once you in the knowledge and you know this. Yeah. You see? Yeah, you got to give an account of in the day of judgment. So all your actions and all your words are being recorded. Hell, if you knew the FBI was watching you, if you were doing something wrong, you switch up how you move, how you talk, when you talk. Why we don't do that with the Almighty? You see? Why we don't do that with the Almighty? Start that verse from the top again.
Number 36.
Yeah.
Verse 36.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Matthew 12, verse 36.
Yeah.
But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Whew. Verse 37. For by thy words thou shalt be justified.
Right.
And by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
You're going to be justified or saved, declared righteous by your words, or you're going to be damned, sent to the lake of fire because of your words, man. Y'all see that? That's serious. And to show you the Most High's eyes are everywhere, give me Proverbs 15:3 real quick. To show y'all the Most High's eyes are everywhere. He's everywhere. He sees it all. You see? So we have to be way more calculated and way more skillful with our words, man. We have to be. You understand? If we claim that we want to harness spiritual power, and we claiming that we are Israel and we want the Most High, we want to be able to petition the heavens. You understand? Like Elijah, where it didn't even rain for 3.5 years because he petitioned the heavens. Or you want to be able to petition the heavens and fire drop out the sky to burn up your enemies and all that. We got to first master language. We got to first master our speech, our talk. We got to first do what? Rule our tongue. And that's the hardest thing to rule on your body is that tongue. That tongue. All right.
Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
Eyes of Yahweh in every place, man. Beholding the evil and the good. And then Yahweh just said, what? Every idle word you speak, you got to give account thereof in the day of judgment. You're either going to be saved by your words or you're going to be condemned by your words, man. That's scary. That's scary. Everybody that's listening should be willing to do a self-review and a self-reflection and a spiritual checking behind it.
That's right.
Especially with us just coming through this holy 7th month. You understand? We got the trumpet, the warning to repent, right? Then we got to atonement, the repentance. You understand? So we can be found worthy to dwell within his tabernacle, which is the New Jerusalem. You see what I'm saying? And we made it all the way to the last day or the 8th day, Shemini Atzeret. You understand? Which means a solemn assembly on the 8th day. You see, we made it through all that. We made it through the trumpet, the warning to repent, the atonement to repent, to be declared a right to enter into his tabernacle or his kingdom. We just came through all that, man.
That's right.
So everybody should be in self-reflection. You shouldn't be walking around here proud and puffed up. You know what I'm saying? And you should be thanking the Most High. You wasn't Killed. Because remember, if the high priest wasn't right during the Day of Atonement, when he went in there to offer, he'd have dropped dead. No way. This is a highly spiritual time of the year, man. Very spiritual. You understand? On both sides. All right. So okay, where we at? You did the Proverbs 15 and 3, right? We did that. All right, look at you. You want to get right to that Sirach? You want to get there now? Let's get there then. Hey, that's the spirit. That's the spirit. We're gonna go to Sirach 28 next, y'all. Sirach out the Apocrypha, chapter 28. We're gonna read more about this tongue, man. We'll read more about this tongue. Again, the name of the class is The Secret Treasures of the Heart. The Secret Treasures of the Heart, man. That's what this is about. All right. And basically an exhortation and a warning to the brothers and sisters to guard your grill, meaning watch your mouth.
That's right.
You understand? Especially if you in this truth, we need to be more skillful. You understand? More skillful and more direct in what we're saying. We got to get rid of the sloppy language, man. Got to get rid of it. Nothing wrong with you talking with authority. Nothing wrong with you talking bold and all that. But there should be a difference between you and Cat Williams. Should nobody be able to say, well, which one is in the truth and which one ain't? Right? We can't even tell. Say y'all both is dressed alike. We can't even tell who in the truth and who ain't. Because y'all speak the same thing. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta rule and master this tongue, man.
Not only that, you know what I mean, regarding, you know, the foul language, but just boasting that in itself as well. You know what I mean? The devil hears us. The devil hears what you're saying. The devil is listening, you know, and he gonna bring that boastful language that you said 2 or 3 years ago. He's gonna bring it back up into remembrance, and you gonna fall sadly short, you know what I'm saying, of your boast. So we have to be aware of that too as well.
Real talk. That makes sense, brother. That makes all the sense in the world. All right, y'all, we're going to Sirach, the 28th chapter next. And again, the secret treasures of the heart. You want to know what's really on someone's heart? You want to know about the secret treasures they have? Listen to them. Listen to them. You understand? And you'll be able to tell what kind of person this is. Why you think the scriptures tell you to prove a friend? You understand? Now, how do you do that? You understand? Sit back and listen to him. See how he is in certain situations. Do we keep it what y'all call real? What I call still? Do we keep it still or not? What do you do? All right, let's get into it. Sirach 28.
Start
at verse 1. Start at verse 1, man. There's a lot of meat in this one. Some good eating.
He that revenge shall find vengeance from the Lord.
Yeah.
And he surely keep his sins in remembrance.
So it's letting it be known, man, that we got the scriptures that say vengeance is your house.
That's right.
Like in this walk, sometimes we get sometimes your brothers or your sisters may do something that offends you. You may get bow-legged in the shoulder, nigga. You got me messed up, nigga. I'm outside. So that's what you gotta fight. You gotta fight that old man. You gotta fight what's that on the Boondocks? The nigga moment. You gotta fight that nigga moment, man. You know what I'm saying? It done went down because somebody done stepped on Stink Meaner's shoes. It done went down. That nigga moment, man. We gotta kill that. That's that old man the Bible always talks about. Better kill him. Let that go. All right, go ahead. What does it say?
Verse 2.
Yeah, let the Most High fight your battles. Like I say in Sirach 4 and 27, the Most High fight for you. Matter of fact, grab that for me. Hold this spot. I know I'm jumping a little bit, y'all, but this is what it is. Sometimes we be rolling. We may say something and another scripture pop up, and it's like, look, well, let's get there. Sirach 4, go to chapter 4. Yeah, go to Sirach 4. That's Wisdom Solomon right there. I know how Apocrypha ain't too long. They're going up. I don't have that box. I think it's chapter 4. Now, they got Romans
27.
4. Chapter 4 right there.
Okay.
Bam. What verse 27 say? I believe 27. No. No. 28. My bad. 28.
Verse 28.
This is Sirach 4 and 28. Just to back up what we was just reading. Go ahead.
Strive for the truth unto death.
That's what you fight for. You don't, vengeance is the Most High. You understand? But you fight for the truth unto death. Go ahead.
And the Most High shall fight for you.
And the Most High fight for you. That's why I says vengeance is the Most High's, because as long as you preoccupy yourself with doing his work, you understand, nothing can stand against you.
That's right.
Nothing can stand against you, man. The Most High will fight for you. You see? All right, let's get back to that. Sirach 28, we was in what? Verse 1?
Verse 2.
Verse 2? Okay, yes, come on, let's get it.
Forgive thy neighbor the hurt that he have done unto thee. So shall thy sins also be forgiven when thou prayest.
Do y'all hear that? Ooh-wee, that's kind of hard to do these days, boy. We love to hold up what's called a grudge. Boy, love it. They tell you right there, forgive him, man. You understand? And on the real, when you read Luke 17, especially when he then came to you and asked you, look, bro, I wronged you, please forgive me. Scripture tell you forgive your brother, man. So you can be forgiven. Because how many times you done violated the Almighty? Acting like you righteous or something. How many times you done fell off? You see? We got to learn that as a people to forgive, man. You understand? Let that go. Let that go. That hatred and that anger actually kills you, man. Anger left unchecked will kill you. It'll kill you. You see what I'm saying? So you can find forgiveness in that day. So you can be pardoned for what you done did. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
One man beareth hatred against another, and doeth he seek pardon from the Most High? He showeth no mercy to a man, which is like himself. And doeth he ask forgiveness of his own sins?
See, you know what I'm saying? You so preoccupied in the wrong somebody done did you. Have you asked forgiveness or have you repented to the Most High for the wrong that you've done to him? How many times you done spit in the Most High face? You still breathing? You still got your health? You're able to get up and make certain moves to feed your family and all type of stuff, man. You understand? How is it that you don't have the capability to do what your God does for you, to forgive and show mercy?
That's right.
Something that we got to learn, man. You understand? Again, leave that nigga moment to itself. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5.
Yeah.
If he that is but flesh nourish hatred, who will entreat for pardon of his sins? Remember thy end.
Do what?
Remember thy end.
Remember your end, boy. You understand that? All of us have an end. And then comes the judgment. Remember your end. Go ahead.
And let enmity cease. Remember corruption and death, and abide in the commandments.
I was saying remember your end and let enmity cease. And then what else to say right after that?
Remember corruption and death.
Remember you got a date with the worms. Remember that. All right, go ahead.
And abide in the commandments.
And abide in the commandments. Remember, you got a date with the worms. You're going to be corruptible. You understand? Remember your end. Let enmity and strife and all that cease, man. Got nothing else to say. Got nothing else to say. Remember the end. I wonder how much we're going to be arguing being ate on by worms. How much we going to be arguing in? What we going to be arguing about? What you think we're going to be at the judgment seat arguing? How is earth and ashes proud? That's what the scripture says, man. How? All right, go ahead.
Remember the commandments and bear no malice to thy neighbor. Remember the covenant of the highest and wink at ignorance.
Wink at ignorance, man. Wink at ignorance. You understand? Remember the covenant of the Most High Yahweh and wink at ignorance, man. And it's letting you know that because why? Because we have a corruptible end. You understand? It's inevitable. There is no ducking it.
That's right.
There's no ducking it. You see? So once we put that in this proper perspective, guess what that causes you to do? Self-reflection.
Yeah.
You understand? You feel me? You be like, what are we even arguing about? Like, it's crazy because even rich people had this problem. How does the poor and the rich have the same type of problem? You understand? It was some rappers, matter of fact. I was looking at I think it was an interview with Jay Prince. This is some worldly type stuff real quick, but Jay Prince is the CEO of Rap-A-Lot Records. Yeah. You understand? And he been doing that for a long time. But anyway, he was in a position to where he was more like a mentor to who you call Master P, the CEO of No Limits, and then Pimp C when he was living, the leader of UGK, or the founder of UGK. This is all rap talk, if y'all know what I'm talking about, right? But anyway, the Pimp C and Master P ended up getting into it, and it got cornered. somebody got pistol whipped and all that. And it took they had to call Jay Prince in, and he had to straight like diffuse the situation. And then he asked both of these cats, he like, what y'all angry at each other for? Do y'all know neither one of them could even give him an answer? They ain't even know. He like, what y'all got too much money? What, y'all forget your problems or something? Like, how is y'all got all this money and y'all beefing with each other? You feel me? Because guess what? It's the same spirit, whether you got money or not. Whether you got money or not, it's the spirit of biting and devouring. You understand? And it all comes from that tongue, man. It all comes from that tongue. The secret treasures of the heart can be revealed through the speech of a man. You know what he's thinking about. You understand? He may even be cracking a joke. There he is. Here come Moses. But you know, based off what he said to you, you know that he's thinking, I can't stand him. He may be laughing and it may be a joke, but in his deep down, he really like, I can't stand this nigga come around, man. I think he better than everybody. See? All right. Watch your mouth. We are not to be talking to each other in a dishonorable way. Everything that we supposed to speak, when I speak to this brother, I'll be speaking to this brother in honor, with honor, because I want him to speak to me the same way. God forbid we ever clashing and we got to go there and guns got to get put. Nah, man. Later for all that. That's not honorable. All right, Hebrew, come on, let's get it.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
Abstain from strife, and thou shalt diminish thy sins. For a furious man will kindle strife.
A furious man will start the fight, man. He'll start fire. He'll kindle strife. And the scripture tell you to do the opposite. Why you think Yahweh shall say, blessed are the peacemakers?
Yeah, kind.
You know what I'm saying? Make the peace, man. If it be possible, make the peace. You understand? But even if it can't be peace, I'm talking the backbiting and the devouring and the throwing shots from here and there, bruh, that's corny and that's unrighteous. You feel me? And that gotta be stomped out, period. And not because what we saying, the Bible is saying it. Get rid of strife. Abstain from strife, man. Remember your end is corruptible. What we arguing about then? Remember how stank that breath is in the morning. How about that? How about you wake up tomorrow, don't even brush your teeth, wash your face, just go to work? How about that? You dare not. You dare not. You know why? Because the smell of death. You understand? Most High make you taste it every morning when you wake up. Like I was that close to taking you last night. And you still talking? Come on, let's get it.
A sinful man disquieteth friends, and make a debate among them that be at peace. As the matter of the fire is, so it burneth. And as a man's strength is, so his wrath.
No, that scripture before that said, what about what a sinful man do? What?
A sinful man disquieteth friends.
A sinful man disquieted friends. So that's another thing, man. Certain brothers got spirits on them, but when they come around, it jumps off on everybody else. You understand? Now everybody's arguing. Oh, everybody's arguing at this point.
I see what you're talking about.
Certain brothers like that, you gotta love from a distance. Can't be around them every day. I have brothers like that here in St. Louis. Certain brother, you only can see him. I see you on Passover. Yeah, I will. Can't be around you every day. You understand? Because it's gonna be a problem. A sinful man disquieted friends. You see? And that spirit jumps on everybody else. And you be like, dang, them brothers used to be at peace with each other. Them brothers was cool. I ain't never seen them brothers talk to each other like that, man. What's going on? Huh? You may have a sinful man in the midst of you that has a spirit on them that disquieted friends. A sinful man disquieted friends. What else to say?
And make a debate among them that be at peace.
And make a debate among them that be at peace. Now that's like somebody coming around to me and y'all can not argue. Nigga, you got me. Nigga. What's good then? What's good then? You be like, boy, what is going on?
The second he leave, we drink some water.
Well, it's all good now. What is all that about, man?
Wow.
This Bible is real. And it's funny to some of y'all because y'all know it's true. We are Yisrael or Yasha'Allah, man. That's who we are. All right. What else to say?
Ecclesiasticus chapter 28, verse 10.
Yeah.
As the matter of fire is, so it burneth. And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath. And according to his riches, his anger rises. And the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah.
Oof. Oof. Read that verse again. What that say about that? What that say?
As the matter of the fire is, so it burneth. And as a man's strength is, so is his wrath.
As a man's strength is, so is his wrath. So you did, especially if he know he a strong brother. You understand? Like Samson in the Bible. You couldn't tell Samson nothing.
No thing.
You could tell him nothing. I mean, he was on it, boy. He was like, look, he told the parents that one time, I see a beautiful woman. Get her for me to wife. Like he was doing it, like Samson was doing whatever he wanted to do, man. You understand? The scriptures going into that, like, man, look, if a man is real strong, his wrath gonna be, you understand? His wrath gonna be real hot. All right, what else to say?
And according to his riches, his anger rises.
No doubt. A rich man, you understand? Now, a poor man may, you understand, but a rich man that's angry, that's a real problem. You understand? Because a rich man that's angry can actually pay somebody, you understand, to handle his problems for him. You understand? And appear the whole time as if, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What else to say?
And the stronger they are which contend, the more they will be inflamed.
Oof, come on.
And hasty contention kindleth a fire.
A hasty contention. That means that's a fight that just kicked off out of nowhere. Hasty. You're in a rush to shed some blood. All right, go ahead.
And a hasty fighting sheddeth blood.
Ooh, come on.
If thou blow the spark, it shall burn. If thou spit upon it, it shall be quenched. And both these come out of thy mouth.
That's the whole point right there. Blow on it, it's gonna spread, but you could spit on it and stop it. So who in the business of either bringing fire to fire or water to fire? I'm in the business of bringing water to the fire. Put the fire out. You understand? Bringing fire to fire ain't gonna do nothing but hurt everybody here, including me. You should have chose to spit on the fire and put it out. But notice both of those come out the mouth, whether I blew on it or I spit, right? Secret treasures of the heart are revealed in what you speak. All right. Come on, Hebrew.
Verse 13.
Yeah.
Curse the whisperer.
Do what?
Curse the whisperer.
Right.
And double tongue.
Curse him. You see what the scriptures say? Curse the whisperer and the double tongue. Right? Curse them. Because that right there has destroyed many houses, many relationships, many friendships, and all that, man. You know, a double tongue is somebody that speak like they one way, but really they another way. Understand? A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. What the scripture says, man.
That's right.
A double-minded man is a double-tongued man. Why? Because you speak about what you think about. If he's double-minded, he's double-tongued. Curse the whisperer. You got some of those around you? Some of them, the Miss Bonita Israelites. I ain't the one to gossip, but you ain't heard it from me. I remember in Living Color, some of y'all that's old enough, in Living Color back in the day was a woman named Miss Bonita on there. And she knew everybody business.
Everybody.
And she'll tell you, and at the end say, look, I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't heard it from me. You understand? Don't be a Miss Bonita Israelite. Get out that spirit of gossiping all the time. All right, go ahead.
For such have destroyed many that were at peace. A backbiting tongue have disquieted many.
Oof.
And driven them from nation to nation.
A backbiting tongue done disquieted many and have driven them from nation to nation. Y'all see how powerful the tongue is, man. You understand? That's very powerful. So trip off if a person has the gift to gab, but they're very deceitful.
Oh, wait.
They're very powerful, man. They got the gift to gab. You understand? They know how to say a few words and have you feeling and thinking a certain way. You understand? But it's all deception. It's all deception. All right, what else to say?
Strong cities have it pulled down.
Dang.
And overthrown the houses of great men.
Wow.
A backbiting tongue has cast out virtuous women.
Do y'all hear that? A backbiting tongue can cast out virtuous women. A backbiting tongue. You see that? Do y'all see that? We got an example of that in the Apocrypha called Susanna. They was trying to put her to death because these two wicked judges couldn't have their way with her. They were trying to put Susanna to death. You see? And she was a virtuous woman. Virtuous woman. Kept the commands and statutes of the Almighty. You feel me? Had one husband her whole life. All right, what else to say?
And deprive them of their labors. Whoso hearken unto it shall never find rest and never dwell quietly.
Whoso hearken unto that tongue and never find rest, man, and will never dwell quietly because you're caught up in the midst of it. You understand? You can't be innocent if you're involved in so many matters, right? You're not innocent. They tell you that. They tell you that in the Apocrypha as well. I believe that's Sirach 11. You feel me? He that meddleth with many matters is not innocent. You feel me? You know everybody's business. You understand? You involved in all this over here. You involved in all type of different stuff. You won't be innocent. You understand? Your name definitely gonna come up when some problems come up. Definitely. All right, come on now.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
The stroke of the wit maketh marks in the flesh, but the strokes of the tongue breaketh the bones.
Do y'all hear that? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That's not what the Bible says. They say the stroke of the tongue will break a bone. What? You can actually tell somebody something and they will straight shut down into depression, man. It will kill them. You feel me? You can say something like, look, you could have said something to somebody 15 years ago and they never forgot it. And they held some type of hatred in their heart for you that whole time. And you didn't know. You just went about, man, that was 15 years ago. They ain't tripping off that. Man, they think about it every day. You see what I'm saying? The stroke of the tongue can break bones, man. Can end lives. You read early in Proverbs 18, power and the power of life and death is in the tongue. This is a serious thing, man. All right, the secret treasures of the heart. Go ahead, Doc.
Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many as have fallen by the tongue.
Y'all hear that? It's more, the tongue has a bigger body count than the sword does. That show you, boy, this tongue is nothing to play with. How does the tongue have a bigger body count than an actual physical weapon? You see? You see? And it's the only member on our body that we are not able to conquer. It's the tongue. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 19.
Yeah.
Well is he that is defended from it.
Well is he that's defended from that tongue, boy. Go ahead.
And have not passed through the venom thereof.
The poison thereof, man. Come on, Hebrew.
Who have not drawn the yoke thereof. Nor have been bound in her hands. For the yoke thereof is a yoke of iron. And the bands thereof are bands of brass.
Man, come on.
The death thereof is an evil death. The grave were better than it. The grave were better than it.
Let's say the grave is better than a backbiting tongue, man. Do y'all hear that? And that's why it's also just on the flip side, it's good to have what's called thick skin in this truth, man.
Yeah.
Because just because we reading this does not mean tomorrow Israel is going to be cured of a backbiting tongue. You are going to be talked bad about in this walk, man. You're going to be talked about like a dog. You feel me? One minute everybody going to be like, yeah. Next minute everybody going to be like, the hell with them. You gotta get tough though. Here. I see a lot of y'all in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Be on Facebook taking pictures.
With your shirt off.
Like you supposed to be working out. What you doing taking pictures? Right? But your tricep or your bicep will not be able to defend you from these words right here, man. You understand? You gotta have a sound mind. You gotta have thick skin because Israel throw daggers, boy. What you talking about? Well, you talking about us that's masters at joning? You talking about Israel? Boy, you better get thick skin and you better hurry up and get it. You understand? We know how we supposed to be acting and how we not supposed, but man, you run across one of these professional boys that Joan, what? In the truth. You understand? And you look up and you won't even be in the truth no more. That's why I say, well, is he that's defended from it? How? You gotta be up here solid. You understand? solid and realize he ain't got a heaven or hell to put you in anyway, so it don't even matter what he's saying. All right, come on, Doc, let's get it.
It shall not rule, verse 22.
Yeah.
It shall not have rule over them that fear Yahweh, neither shall they be burnt with the flame thereof. Such as forsake the Most High shall fall into it, and it shall burn in them, and not be quenched. It shall be sent upon them as a lion, and devour them as a leopard. Look that thou hedge thy possessions about with thorns, and bind up thy silver and gold.
He says, so in other words, protect your possession, your family, your silver, your gold. You know what I'm saying? Hedge it. Protect your family. You know what I'm saying? Protect your treasures. All right, go ahead, Doc.
And weigh thy words in a balance.
Do what with your words?
And weigh thy words in a balance.
In other words, you know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to think before you speak, man. You understand? Like, even before you say something, you should be like, okay, if I say that I'll mess around and destroy that system. Let me not say that. Weigh your words in a balance, man. Because your whole thing is to be what? Just when you speak. You understand? Your whole thing is to be just when you speak. All right, go ahead, Hebrew.
And make a door and bar for thy mouth.
Dude, make a door and a bar for your mouth, man. You better be able to control it. You better be able to lock up your mouth. You feel me? Drop of a dime. You should have that much control over your tongue to where all your words are calculated and precise. None of them are sloppy. All right, go ahead.
Beware thou slide not by it, lest thou fall before him that lieth in wait.
Do y'all hear that? So that lets you know right there, just dealing with the tongue, and showing you how I look. That right there is venom and it's poison. It's venom and it's poison. You feel me? And it tell you flat out, the tongue can kill more people than the sword, man. And we look at a tongue like it's nothing. You understand? We was raised on sound bites like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. That we just read where the tongue breaks bones. What you talking about? It won't hurt you. Another lie. You understand? And it's all a plot to keep us sloppy with our language, so we'll never be able to successfully petition the heavens and get major results. You the sons and daughters of light. You keepers of the way, man. You understand? You got angels, you got elders in the heaven, you got angels in the spiritual realm that call you brothers. They tell you that Michael didn't even bring a railing accusation against Satan concerning the body of Moses. He ain't say, you slew for the ever stanky breath, a mother short willy word, but he ain't say none of that. Man, get gone somewhere.
He didn't even say, that's why you're going to the lake.
Yeah, get gone. Anyway, you know what time it is. Don't make me do this again. Come on, let's rock. You see what I'm saying? So even angels are skilled in their speech. You understand? When the last time you seen an angel bring a message to anybody in the scripture, he was like, what up, dog? Man, my nigga. What's good, dog? No, man. You understand? Very skillful, very precise. You understand? And with us in this truth, we're supposed to be dealing with each other in honorable talk, man. Honorable talk. You understand? You know what that is. Talk to build my brother up. You understand? Shalom, Prince. What it do? My brothers can start hearing that. Okay. Now, what up, my nigga? Nah, what up, Prince? What up, King? What up, priest? Shalom. You start hearing that, and it becomes your reality. I am a priest of the Most High. We a nation priest, not a thug. You understand? Yeah, well, I come from a long line of kings and queens. Yeah, you know, I'm tripping. You feel me? Righteous speech inspires what? Righteous action.
That's right.
See that? But you sisters out there, y'all should be whispering while he over there snoring. Whisper some righteousness in his ear, like you're destined to be great. You understand?
Yeah, please.
You know what I'm saying? Not like you black bald-headed. Black bald-headed. You know what I'm saying? You ugly. If ever you out, wish you died at night. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness.
That's right.
Righteous brothers the same way. You know what I'm saying?
And then too, for the brothers and sisters that are trying to change their speech and their talk, don't be ashamed of it. You know what I mean? Coming around your spiritual family, because we will see that you're like, hey, he or she's trying to change their talk. Now, of course, you know, you go get around your carnal family or whatever. Now they gonna be like, oh, you Bible thumper, this, that, third. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah.
But so what though? You know what I mean? So what? You know, that's why you spend more time around your brothers and sisters. So when you do be around, you know, your carnal family or whatever the case may be, you're already strengthened. You know, because we will Jones on you in love. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Ooh, these Hebrews around her. Yeah, you gotta have tough skin, man. You understand? But even that, if it's left unchecked, we've seen that sometimes. Like, okay, the joking goes overboard.
No doubt.
So we gotta put this just us as your brothers. Her, we gotta learn to it's cutoffs. Like, it'd be funny, you know, we get at each other, you know what I'm saying? But it's certain things that can't come off your mouth.
No doubt.
You understand? We can laugh about it, like, you know what I'm saying? I heard of one bro. Now, this is my brother too, man. I got mad love for this Hebrew, man. Shout out to my ox Scooby, man.
Okay. Yeah.
My
Scooby.
Scoobo. That's another Daniel that's down here in the STL. His Hebrew name is Daniel. We call him Scoobo or Scooby. You know what I'm saying? Good brother, man. I known him since I think it was 2008. I think it was. He was on the west side walking down the street. He heard us spit scripture. Bam. You know what I'm saying? But when he first came around, my bro got he has a lisp.
Yeah.
He has an extreme lisp. And that's my bro, man. If you watching Scooby, you know I ain't saying nothing you don't know, brother. You know what I'm saying? So brother got an extreme lisp. And when he first got into the scripture, you know, he was going through the table of contents. And we was like, yeah, man, we're going to the book of Psalms. And he was like, I just can't. I can't find it, bro. We like, what you say? He say, this one right here say possums. PSALMS. Woo! Possums. I'm like, nah, bro. The P is silent. That's Psalms right there. Boy, he said that in front of some brews, boy. Oh man, boy, I ain't laughed like that in so long. He said, I see possums. Woo! Woo! Scooby, you know I love you, boy. That's my brother there, boy. I'm telling you, you're a good brother, man. Good brother, man. I need to put back up, man.
That got me sweating.
Woo! Woo! Boy, when I tell you, brothers were so weak laughing, man. Man, we laughed so hard at that, man. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know, so we men, we do all that, you know what I'm saying? But we can't go, like, we can never get on him to the point to where it will make him depressed or something, or make him feel as if he wants to kill himself or any of that, you know what I'm saying? So it's nothing like that. But when it's time for a good laugh, it's time for a good laugh, boy. Whew, we laugh. All right.
No doubt.
All right, where we at?
We just finished Sirach.
All right, we did Sirach. Let's go to James, the 3rd chapter. James, the 3rd chapter. Shalom to my sister Seraphina. May the Most High bless you, sister. Look at y'all on her laughing. Karina Rogers laughing. You know, Poppy shoe in there. Y'all crazy. All praises, glory, and honor, man. Sarah Israel. All praises, Shebrew. All right, so I mean, back to it. We gotta make sure we watching our speech, watching our language, man. You understand? Secret treasures of the heart is revealed through speech. It's revealed through what you say. You understand? And and Messiah said it in Matthew 12 and 35 to 36, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. We read Proverbs 19 and 21. It said, there are many devices in a man's heart, but only the counsel of Yahweh shall stand. See what I'm saying? So guess what we need to do? Make sure the counsel of Yahweh is on our mind at all times. Because there are many forces that invade your mind every day. You've been driving down the street and something evil crossed your mind. Right? Where did that come from? You understand? Like you got evil forces and you got righteous forces battling in your mind every day. You understand? And it's up to you which way you're gonna go. You either gonna yield to the righteous, you understand, and rebuke the wicked, or you're gonna yield to the wicked and ignore the righteous. That's your battle every day, even when you sleep. Every day. All right. So let's get this. James, the 3rd chapter. James chapter 3. All right. The secret treasures of the heart. Let's get her done.
I'm gonna start at 1.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. My brethren, let me know. Yeah, let me know if y'all got it there.
Hey, sister. We're follically challenged over here. You understand? Follically. I wish I could. I mean, you look at some of my old videos. I actually had her. I was stinning. You understand? But we follically challenged over here. I really can't. I mean, you see my beard patchy. I barely can grow a beard. You understand?
This is from stress.
Yeah.
And the penitentiary.
Yeah. That's all it is. That's all it is. So forgive me if I don't have a straight lining. My lining is receding, pushed back. I'm follically challenged. It's all bad over here. You dig? Ain't no more some flesh though. That's all it is. It's just flesh.
That's it.
All right, come on, Ebro. Let's get it.
My brethren, James chapter 3, verse 1.
Yeah.
My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation.
We need to realize that, man. Many masters, or it's another word for master, teachers. You understand? Everybody is not qualified to teach, man. That's just the truth. We say we're going to receive the greater damnation or condemnation. Just many masters. You understand? Many masters, many teachers. You dig? Like the Most High has set up who he has to teach for a reason. You understand? So we are not to be many masters or many teachers because we'll receive the greater damnation or greater condemnation. You understand? Because again, there are many devices in a man's heart. Right? You got 100 teachers set up, and then you don't know what number 90 is dealing with, number 57, you don't even know. You understand? Like even Shaul said in scripture, he told Timothy, what you heard about me, the same commit to faithful men who can teach others also, to faithful men. You understand? Men is going to be diehard with this, right? Uncompromising men. That ain't the spirit in everybody. All right, go ahead, Al.
For many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same as a perfect man.
Do y'all see that? If any man offend not in word, the same as a sincere or a perfect man. Trip off that. Now, how many of us can actually say that we've never offended in word? Feel me? I'm not talking about speaking the truth and somebody get offended. I'm talking about saying things to somebody with the intention of hurting some feelings. How many of us can actually say that? Huh? For everybody claiming they perfect. Yeah, we strive to be that, right? But how many of us actually have offended in word? How many of us have opened up our mouth with the intention to tear you down? Huh? And if that's you, like, of course, I'm not exempt from that, then guess what? You're not perfect. See? If you want to be sincere or perfect in the eyes of the Most High, you got to fear him. You got to keep his commandments. You got to be able to what? Control your tongue. And that's very hard to do. Very. Go ahead, Doc.
I'm going to start from 2 again.
Come on.
For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same as a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body. Behold, we put bits in the horses' mouths, that they may obey us, and we turn them about their whole body. Behold, also the ships, which though they be so great and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm.
A very small helm. You see that? So we're talking about how great and strong a horse is. But if we put one of them muzzle type things on a horse mouth, so he know when to stop or when to go when you ride him or whatever. You understand? Something as small as that can straight control the entire horse. All right. A ship has what's called a helm. You understand? Yeah, a ship got sails and all that. You let it up and do all that. But do you know that it has something that stirs it? Very small, called a what? What is it called?
A helm.
It's called a helm.
Or a rudder.
Yeah. Yeah. So something small can control something that's great, something that's big. Let's keep reading. Come on.
Whithersoever the governor listeth, even so the tongue is a little member.
Even so, the tongue is a little member, right? Go ahead.
And boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindle. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity.
It calls your tongue a world of iniquity, man. Did y'all hear that? Your tongue is a world of evil. Your tongue is a world of sin. The tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. That tongue, man. How many of us gonna make a conscious effort from here on out to tame our tongue? How many of us can do that? We need to. If we don't get control of that, we ain't got nothing coming, man. Sloppy. The Most High ain't dealing with sloppy speech. He's not. He's not dealing with sloppy speech. That ain't the spirit of the Most High. You want it to be. You want to be able to say, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the truth, you dig? I don't eat no pork. I know what day the Sabbath is, nigga. I don't keep Christmas, nigga. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Nigga, pussy ass nigga, poo butt ass nigga, look old fruitcake ass nigga. What the, look at you. You lust to talk like that again, don't you? Lust to. You lust to be around all your naysaying uncles laughing like ain't no difference between you and them. You understand? He over there drinking his Canadian Mist and smoking cigarettes. You understand? And talking crazy about everybody. You just sitting there laughing, talking the same thing. You see what I'm saying? There must be a difference even in speech, what I'm getting at. And the Most High requires that of us, man. All right? Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
So is the tongue among our members. I'm going to start back at 6.
Okay.
And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body.
Hold on. Your tongue, what you speak, defiles the whole body. Now, remember what I've been saying since the beginning of this. Speak about what you think about. Now, if your tongue is a small member and what comes off of it can defile your whole body, that means what about your mentals? Your mentals are defiled. Because the tongue ain't speaking what you ain't thinking. The tongue is speaking what you're thinking. That's what the tongue is doing. So if the tongue can defile the whole body, it's only because of your mind. You understand? Your speech is a byproduct of your thinking. So if your tongue defiles the whole body, that means your mind is corrupt and evil, man. That means you're thinking about all type of evil. And now you're speaking. You understand? To the point to where you'll cause a riot. You'll cause a shootout. You understand? You'll cause death. All from the tongue. All right? What else you say, brother?
So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell.
Wow. Wow. Go ahead, I read that.
For every kind of beast, of birds, and of serpents, and of things in the sea, is tamed, and have been tamed of mankind.
You hear that? Horses, everything in the sea. Man done conquered everything. Tame just simply means to conquer, to break them. You understand? Man done conquered all type of stuff, man. Went to all type of heights. He done did all that, but ain't conquered his tongue. Come on, Negro.
Verse 8. But the tongue can no man tame. It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Therewith bless we the power, even the Abba, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of Elohim.
Y'all hear that? With the tongue, man, we bless our maker and we curse his creation, which is made after his image. We are way off, man. We way off. And shalom and bless all y'all for your righteous alms and donations, man. Hallelujah. And you brothers, man, is upcoming and on your way up teaching, man. Just keep studying, praying, and meditate. You'll know when it's time. You understand? It ain't like, you know, you're going to get an email. It's time for you to teach now. You'll know. You'll know. You catch yourself out in public. You understand? Edifying people and, you know, in Walmart or something and check the situation. And people ask you and this is rolling off of it. You understand? So may the Most High bless you, my brother my brother that just dropped that generous donation, man. Hey, brothers are coming up and raising up in this thing, man. And however any of us can help, just, email us, honorhumilitystl@gmail. Y'all willing, I can get back to you as quick as possible. But, feel me, watch the video, study, man. We here to help y'all. You understand? That's what we here to do. We here to help our people, man. Get through all this. All right, come on, Alpha, we got.
Verse 10, James 3, verse 10.
Yeah.
Out of the same mouth proceeded blessings and cursing. My brethren, these things are not so to be.
They are not to be, man. How blessings and cursings come out your mouth, man. And in the Hebrew, it's even deeper, because in Hebrew, you can actually bless or curse. I ain't talking about what we grew up doing, cussing. There's a difference between a curse and cussing. You understand? Cussing may be rude speech. It's even sloppy. You understand? But it ain't the same as a curse. You talking about pronouncing a curse? Curse be he that lieth with mankind like he lieth with a woman. That's a curse. Curse be he that lieth with an animal like he lieth with a woman. It's a curse. All right. Curse be he that taketh the reward to slay the innocent. Curse. All right. Out of the same mouth proceeded blessings and cursings, man. That lets you know we're not being discreet. You understand? And we're not being circumspect with what's coming off our mouth. And we claim we deserve the kingdom. You really? After the warning to repent, the trumpets, then the day of atonement to repent, then giving mercy to dwell within this tabernacle, the New Jerusalem. After all the foreshadows and what we just went through with the 7th month feasting. You understand? If you didn't come out of that self-checking, you feel me? You missed the whole spiritual nature of what the feast is about. If you think, oh, yes, what's up, man? We just going outside in the woods. Man, this thing is way deeper than that, man. All right, come on, let's get it.
Verse 11.
Yeah.
Does a fountain send forth at the same place sweet water?
No.
And bitter?
No. When you go to the water fountain, one type of water is gonna come out, man. You feel me? You don't go to the water fountain and get ocean water. Do you? No, you don't. Come on now.
Can the fig tree, my brethren, bear olive berries?
Right.
Either a vine, figs?
No, a fig tree bears figs. You feel me? Come on now.
So can no fountain both yield salt water and fresh? Who is a wise man and endued with knowledge among you?
Right.
Let him show out of good conversation his works with meekness of wisdom.
You see that? He said, let him show forth his works through meekness and wisdom. Now, which one of you among you is endowed with wisdom? We'll see by how he conducts his affairs, man. You see that? We'll see. All right, go ahead.
But if ye have bitter envying and strife in your hearts, glory not.
Do you say you got bitter envying and strife in your mind? Right? If that's in your mind, what's going to happen? Speak about it. You see? If that bitter envy and strife is in your heart or your mind, don't be glorying in it. Let that go. You understand? And a lot of y'all that's real easy, y'all soap opera Israelites, y'all looking for some type of WWF battle on pay-per-view or something like that. You just as guilty. Let that go. Let that go, man. You understand? If you got bitter envy and strife in your mind, right? And if it's in your mind, your tongue will be speaking about it. You understand? This ain't nothing to glory about, man. This is ugly. The Most High taking down, like, okay, yeah, I'm about to bring judgment to this situation. It's these little, just they think I'm playing around here. Nothing to play with. Come on now.
Glory not, and lie not against the truth.
Come on.
This wisdom descended not from above, but is earthly, sensual, devilish.
Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? That gossiping, backbiting, soap opera Israelite spirit that ain't from above. That's earthly, sensual, and devilish. You get that from the devil.
Sensual. It's good. Little soul.
It's so wickedly sweet. That's of the devil, man. Never fall for that. Never fall for that, Zion. That's of the devil. To slander your brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? To talk down on brothers and sisters. To say something intentionally to one of your brothers and sisters that's going to destroy them. We got that bad, man. We've all been guilty of that. Thank the Most High for his mercy and his grace. He's calling us to a higher standard, man. If we are going to be this righteous, set apart nation, our speech has to be calculated and it has to be righteous. And it has to be precise. You understand? And if we operating like that, your prayers are beyond powerful. Because you can be like Elijah, pray to the Most High, it don't rain for 3.5 years, and it won't. See? But he couldn't have sloppy language. He can be like, yeah, you guys, you know what I'm saying? Just I can't stand this nigga over here, So I hope it don't rain for like, it couldn't be like that. You got to be precise, righteous, and direct and sincere in your intentions when you speaking to the Most High.
That's right.
All right. He's not this nigga on the streets you just bump into. Oh, what up, my nigga? Dad, dog, been looking for you, man. What? No, that's the creator of heaven and earth. Owner, possessor, and creator of all things. All right, come on, all right, let's get it.
For where envying and strife is, there is confusion and every evil work.
See that? So if it's envying, if it's strife, there's confusion, man. You know what I'm saying? And it says every evil work. That lets you know that the Lord, Yahweh, is not within that. It's strife, it's envying. That's not of the Almighty. It's not. You understand? And notice it says in every evil work is there. Right? And that could be anybody. That could be anybody. You may be a beloved elder. Might have mad love for him. It may be one of us. You see? You got to constantly check every day to make sure that bitter root of envying and strife ain't in your mind. You understand? And we know when it is because that's all you want to talk about. You feel me? A few nights ago, I was with a few brothers and certain things was trying to get brought out. I just kept telling the brothers, look, let that spirit die, man. You understand? Let that go. Just leave it alone. You feel me? You want to speak about all that because that's what's on your mind. You see what I'm saying? Let it go. Let it go. Why? Because we've been warned. If we're grudging, judgment is coming. You understand? So please forgive me. All right, go ahead.
James chapter 3, verse 17.
Yeah.
But the wisdom that is from above is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, and easy to be entreated, full of mercy and good fruits, without partiality and without hypocrisy. And the fruits of righteousness is sown in peace of them that make peace.
Do y'all hear that? The fruit of righteousness is sown in them that make peace. Go on to chapter 4 too. The fruit of righteousness is sown in them that make peace. See? So how do you make peace? How do you make peace? You understand? You got to be willing to do that. You got to be willing to follow the protocol in the scripture, Matthew 18. You understand? Scripture tell you if it be possible, live at peace with all men. Man. You feel me? Like, you ain't got to jump out there and go kill them, but try to talk to the brother first. Even if he ain't in the truth, let me rap his brother. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, if you're skillful with your tongue, you'll know how to diffuse a situation.
Yeah, the scriptures also say a soft answer turns away wrath. You know, sometimes you might be looking at somebody or whatever when not and catch eye contact with them, and you have something on your mind, and your face is all screwed up, and they might say something to you or whatever, and you be like, hey, brother, you know, saying my apologies, I wasn't, looking at you all reckless or whatever, whatnot. Have you heard the good news? What's that? Well, we are the Jews of the Bible, you know what I'm saying? Deflect it, that anger or whatever, whatnot, and try to bring some righteousness, to it.
I feel you on that. It's gonna be hard to say F me, and I keep saying blessing to you.
Yeah.
Well, bless you, brother. Nigga, F you, nigga. Brother. Bless you, man. Calm down, man. It's all good. I'm not your enemy. It's all good, man. Let's rap. Nigga, what? Bless you too, nigga. It's hard. It's hard to hold on to it because love is more powerful than hate.
That's right.
You understand? You ain't gonna be able. You can't cuss me out too many more times after I just say, hey man, bless you, bro. Nigga, F you. Bless you. F you. Bless you. Nigga, bless you. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. It's hard. Yeah. It's hard to hold on to hatred when somebody's coming at you with love. It's too hard to hold on to. You gotta drop it. All right, so we're going to James chapter 4. We got a few more scriptures, y'all. we're gonna do a Thursday night quick session real quick. Going to the treasures of the hearts. You know what I'm saying? The secret treasure of the heart, should I say. Been leaning solely, just let y'all know why I've been at. I've been leaning solely. I've been going through the Gospels, all the Gospels, and then Revelation. I've been dealing with exactly what Yahweh taught. It's so heavy. Like every verse is another topic. So that's what I've been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Sit back studying all through the atonement, the trumpets, and all that. The tabernacle, for the most part, that's what I've been doing. My brief hiatus is just slowing down and reading all the lessons. Because if we are disciples, we are students. So every word read in the scripture, I've been reading what he's been saying. When he first opened his mouth, what was he teaching? You understand? And man, it's heavy. Like one verse, a whole class. And there's so many of them, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many ways you can expound on them and all that. So
that's right.
He's the master teacher. Yahweh the Messiah, Christ. He's the master teacher. If you are one of his disciples, that means you're one of his students. All right. So Melchizedek, if y'all been following me on Facebook, I've been putting up Melchizedek University. Hashtag Melchizedek University. And I've been dropping like one line as of what Yahweh was saying. It did and class. One verse class. Whole other verse class, man. It's just beautiful to sit back. Like I be trying to put myself like I'm in a classroom setting. You know what I'm saying? Shh. Here comes the master teacher. Shut up, y'all. Shh. You know what I'm saying? Just sitting there soaking up info and then going back and remembering for the day. Okay, bang. That's what that is. Okay, that's what that means. You know what I'm saying? And I thank them for that because I'm in a position now where I got students. You know what I'm saying? So I see how they act when I walk in the class.
Daughter, one of them.
Yeah. Juanita. And very good at Hebrew too, boy. Yeah, she's progressing like a mug. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, we be at the house, her and her mom.
Yeah. I can tell you.
Her Ima.
I said you can't call your father daddy no more. He's Abba. Okay. All praise. MK Tribe, Me Too, Mally, Divine Sin Christian. Hallelujah. Real talk, y'all. Love is more powerful than hate. Facts. Okay. Forgiving peacemakers. All praises. All right. Hallelujah. All right. We're going to James, the 4th chapter. James, the 4th chapter. All praises, glory, and honor. We're going to thank the Most High for allowing us to come together and break bread once again. Like this is major. Y'all understand that we actually are going over like the keys to the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? We going over like all this knowledge is divine knowledge from above. So to be able to sit down, you understand, and our everyday struggles and all that, and break bread with y'all, you understand, man, that's an honor. That's an honor. It's like, okay, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I always thank the Most High for the ability to come together and break bread and get some understanding and all that, man. So hallelujah. All right. James the 4th chapter. Yes, sir. Let's
verse 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust that war in your members?
Do y'all hear that? It's wars and it's infighting. There's some type of lust going on. And whenever you hear lust, it don't necessarily mean sex.
Yeah.
Men lust for power as well. Men lust for fame. Men lust for money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just going into the carnal mindset that's amongst us. You understand? If it's fightings, if it's wars, there's a carnal mindset that's running prevalent, you know what I'm saying, amongst us. That's where all this war and fighting is coming from. You understand? Come on, Hebrew, let's get it.
Ye lust and have not. Ye kill and desire to have and cannot obtain. Ye fight and war, yet ye have not, because ye ask not. Ye ask and receive not, because ye ask amiss, that ye may consume it upon your lust.
You hear that? So we may be trying to do something as a camp body, or y'all may be trying to do something as a whole or whatever, but can't never get it done because there's a carnal mindset that's running prevalent amongst you, amongst us. See what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Again, there are many devices in a man's heart, but only the counsel of Yahweh will stand, man. Only his counsel stand. So there's many devices, including lust for power, lust for fame, lust for money. You understand? I mean, sex is part of it too. Lust for more women. There's all type of lusts. You feel me? And the reason why you as a body of believers can't get nothing done, you feel me? Or individually can't get nothing done because there's something that's taking prevalence in your body. It's something that has a higher priority in your body other than the Holy Spirit. That's what's going on. You see? If it's fighting and all that, and it's warring, and it's gossiping, and it's tearing down, and there's all that extra stuff, it's because there's a carnal mindset that's prevalent amongst you. You understand? And everybody want a finger point instead of taking the low road. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to hush up from here on out. I'm going to hush up. If I wronged you, forgive me. I ain't got nothing else to say about the matter. All right? Come on, now. Let's get it.
Ye adulterer and adulteress.
Oof.
Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with Yahweh?
Friendship with this world is enmity with the Most High, because the world is not taking on the spirit of Yahweh. You see? So if you in love with this world, you an enemy of Yah. This world ain't about the kingdom of the Most High. All right? Come on, now.
Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh.
Whoever will be a friend of the world is the enemy of Yahweh. Y'all hear that? You can't be in love with this world. What's up with you, Heat, bro? Prince of Yah, Sariah Ben Israel.
Right,
yeah. What's up? Come on, say shalom to your family, man.
Shalom.
241 in the building.
Shalom.
You know what I'm saying? Got 170 people looking worldwide. You know, 4-tribe rider right there, Sariah. Y'all done heard him on. Y'all done heard him on 241. That heard
back at it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, you know, you up in the building, bro. What's good? Yeah, hello, yeah. We be done in a minute. Right? Okay. All right, come on, bro. And also, y'all pray for our Nehemiah J. Straw Sr. He's in the hospital right now. I just seen him on the comment board. Brother had some type of stomach issues. He ate some Subway yesterday.
Stay away from Subway.
You dig? And then when I called him, he was throwing up. I'm like, let me go to the hospital. It was projectile vomiting, he was telling me. And then I asked Steve Tillman to make the change, make the change. He live in D.C. and ate Subway yesterday.
He's been sick for 2 days.
Been sick for 2 days. Been sick for 2 days. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what Subway got in the Kool-Aid or in the bread, man. You dig? But you understand? We got 2 brothers in 2 different cities that then got sick from eating Subway. So y'all pray for Nehemiah. Matter of fact, Nehemiah, if you listening, let the family know the best you can through typing what's really going on with you. And y'all face Jerusalem and offer up prayers for the Ak, man. That's our minister of information. The brother does major work. If he has your number, you'll know exactly what's going on out here, because he's constantly sending out videos, messages, everything. Yeah, so may the Most High be with you. Ak. Matter of fact, text me, let me know what hospital you at. I'm gonna shoot up there when I get done. All right, go ahead, Ak.
Verse 5, James chapter 4, verse 5.
Yeah.
Do ye think that the scripture saith in vain, the spirit that dwelleth in us lusteth to envy? But he giveth more grace. Wherefore he saith, Yahweh resisteth the proud, but giveth grace unto the humble. Submit yourselves, therefore, to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to the power, and he will draw nigh to you. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Be afflicted and mourn.
Be what?
Be afflicted and mourn and weep. Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness.
Right.
Humble yourselves in the sight of the Elohim, and he shall lift you up. Speak not evil one of another, brethren.
That's what we at right here, right? He says, speak not evil one of another, brethren. You see, that's not advice, y'all. Y'all realize that, right? That ain't advice. That's a commandment. Speaking evil one another, brethren. Go ahead, Ak.
He that speaketh evil of his brother and judgeth his brother, speaketh evil of the law and judges the law.
Which one of you judge the Torah, man? You speak evil against your brother and judge your brother. You speak evil against Yahweh's Torah. You judge the Torah. You see that? So we brought again back to how we dealt with each other, where we come from in the ancient world, man. We spoke to each other in honor. You see what I'm saying? This Babylonian English tongue is a fallen tongue. You understand? My one brother called that fallen mouth. That's what we speak in, that fallen mouth. You read backwards, you write backwards. Hey, guess what? That means you speak backwards and you think backwards. Because all of those are byproducts of thinking. Speaking is a byproduct of thinking. You understand? Writing is a byproduct of speaking. You understand? And reading is a byproduct of writing. All of it go back to what you're thinking. You see? All of it goes back to the mental, the mindset, man. All right, come on, Knock, let's get it.
But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. There is one lawgiver who is able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judgest another? Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow, we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow.
All right, no doubt. Hold on for a second. Some cat say something about a fake name or something. What name is you talking about is fake? Oh, you read you read the Hebrew or something? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I said Lord.
Is that what he's saying? He said those camps something. What name is you talking about that's fake? You saying Yahweh is fake or Yahweh Shah? Which one? What is you saying? Brother name or Judah Samuel. Judah Samuel Israel. Like I'm not a brother that just say stuff because I heard somebody say it. We actually read, write, study the Hebrew, rock. So I don't know what name is you talking about. By all is prevalent. You must speak the true name of our Mashiach, Yahweh Shah, the Messiah. I meet people where they at though. I read the Bible in English as well. But that's a whole nother topic. If you want to get chopped up, we can do that quick too. I was right there where you was at 14 years ago trying to argue that you can't speak none of the names in English and got handled. I know everywhere you try to go and justify it, it won't hold up. You understand? Not knocking because I speak Hebrew. We read, write, and speak Hebrew. You understand? I mean, I got Hebrew Psalms right here.
But a lot of these people on his a lot of these
Matter
people.
Fact, what does that say? Since you that right there, right to left. What does that say? That top row, Judah Samuel. Take it down real quick so you don't be trying to Google image nothing. What does that say? But go ahead and say a lot of people what?
But a lot of people on his post right here on this broadcast, man, don't even speak Hebrew or even proper English. You know what I mean? So like the brother Mally was saying, man, we have to meet people where they're at, you know. And there it is there.
Why do you think they basically transliterate the name of our Mashiach? You think the Bible was tampered with? That's what you think, brother. We don't submit to that line of thinking, huh? You understand? I read it in English, I can read it in Hebrew, whatever you want to talk. Like, so what is you saying? This right here has holy on the front of it. Easy work, huh? And we got scriptures in English you won't even be able to debunk in English. You understand? Hebrew as well. I'm not knocking the importance of Hebrew. I teach Hebrew, so whatever. But our people in English, like even some of my aunts, my grandmamas, they don't know nothing about Yahweh. Kilau Lam Kasdu. What I just say? Kilau Lam Kasdu. Let's win the language. Kilau Lam Kasdu. I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to respond. Ki la olam kasdu. Tell me what I just said. I'll give you 30 seconds.
And 10 of them seconds is up.
Judah Samuel Israel. I'm gonna give you 20 more seconds. Don't come on here arguing about no type of language and you don't know the language. Ki la olam kasdu. Tell me what I just said. 10 seconds. And that's basic Hebrew, Rock. You should know what that is. 5 seconds. You don't know. I just said his mercy endures forever. All right, man, let's finish, man.
Ki la'olam
kasdu. Ki for la'olam, forever, kasdu, his mercy. Because forever is his mercy, or his mercy endures forever.
And all praises for that.
And I just gave you that. That's something I just gave you. All right, come on, Hebrew, let's get
it. James chapter 4, verse. I'm gonna go back to verse 12.
Okay.
There was one lawgiver who was able to save and to destroy. Who art thou that judgest another?
Right.
Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. You don't know what the morrow gonna bring, man. We got that bad as the people too. We say, see you tomorrow, dog. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yahweh Ratzah.
You know what I'm saying? Yahweh Ratzah, meaning Most High will, or Most High willing. Yahweh Ratzon. Or for my brothers that don't use the vowels, Ratazawan. Yahweh Ratazawan. You understand? We speak it all, man. It's all good. You feel me? So if it's the Most High's will, we'll see each other tomorrow, right? Go ahead.
For what is your life? It is even a vapor that appears for a little time and then vanish away.
Yeah.
For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will.
If it's Yahweh's will. See, you see what you're supposed to be saying with your tongue? We talking about the secret treasures of the heart. Like that's boasting to be like, man, I'll see you tomorrow. No, you're supposed to play Yahweh willing, we'll see each other tomorrow.
Kind.
That's what that's about. Outside of that, you're using your little tongue to boast, and that's evil. According to the scripture. All right, go ahead.
We shall live and do this or that. But now ye rejoice in your boasting. All such rejoicing is evil.
All such rejoicing is evil. Dang, go ahead.
Therefore, to him that knoweth to do good, and doeth not,
come on,
to him it is sin.
Let's flat out. Give me Acts the 12th chapter, 20 through 24, 4 verses. Acts chapter 12, 20 through 24. Y'all getting understanding thus far? If y'all getting understanding thus far, give me a 7 up in the chat, y'all. If you're getting understanding, give me a 7 up in the chat. You understand? And we're going to keep it pushing. Secret treasures of the heart are revealed through what you speak. You understand? And this was inspired by Hamashiach Yahushua, or Hamashiach Yahoshua, Hamashiach Yeshua. Some people Yeshaya. What else? What else? It's so many of them. Emmanuel, like my actor in St. Louis, he called Messiah Yahweh Jr. I like that one. I might start saying that. What Yahweh Jr. say? I might start using that one, man. That's a good one. All right, but we have to be more circumspect with our speech. We have to be more calculated with our speech. We got to get rid of the sloppy language if we're going to be this righteous, set apart nation. You understand? If we looking to one day be able to petition the heavens like our forefathers of old, then guess what you must master first? Your tongue. You must master your tongue. You done conquered everything else, man, but not your tongue. Man has conquered everything else but his tongue. See? So when are we going to be able to do that? When are we going to be able to show the discipline and the skill, you understand, to control our mouths? All right, so we're going to Acts 12. We're going to read 20 through 24 next time.
Acts chapter 12, verse 20.
Look at Gaza City Giddy on her, man. STL Israelites too. Hey, if y'all want to see a picture, a video of me with some hair, y'all see STL Israelites, St. Louis Israelites 2 on her. Click on that right there. You're gonna see some old videos of me out there. I think he got it when we went down there to the slave auction, man. We blasted some heathens out the water. You know what I'm saying? That was a long time ago, man. About 2010, 2011, something like that. I think it was. But that's back when I had her, man. Y'all don't be on her laughing. I'm older because I know what they do. When I start seeing 3, 6, 7, and 9, I'm like, hold up, because I know what they do. I don't know what they do. It's a completion according to the Bible. Okay, man. Why is everybody putting up 7s? That makes sense. 7. No, hey, man. Judah Samuel. Just sit, hey, bro. Just sit on back and relax before one of these administrators give you the axe. You understand? Knowledge can be taken either way. You understand? That's like saying a gun is evil. A gun can be used to shed innocent blood or protect you. You understand? That's like saying man is evil. Man can be inspired to be righteous or wicked. Just because the dark side use numbers don't mean there aren't numbers in the scriptures. You understand? That are highly significant. You understand? For the 7, when we will say put the 7 up in her, we're going into the 6 days of creation plus the 7th day rest, which was a completion. So 7 means completion based off the scriptures. We're not playing around, and we're not throwing little mason. We not go ride masons up in her. You understand? I ain't took no vows of secrecy in no Masonic lodge. If you know anything about us, we enemies of Masons. So get that about your mind. And when you're done talking, where you think the dark side get their knowledge from? You feel me? It's us. They just pervert our knowledge. I'll give you an example, the rainbow. Most of y'all scared of a rainbow now.
You feel me?
That ain't got nothing to do with no faggot, no homosexuals. No side, ain't got nothing to do with that. That's around the throne of Yod-Heh-Wah-Heh, according to Revelation, the 4th chapter. And it was a sign of the covenant between the Most High and Noah that he'll never flood the earth again. When I heard a whole bunch of broke wrist men running around here with rainbow flags, and they don't got nothing to do with me. So that's like saying the rainbow is wicked. Come on, I'll stop it, man. So look, either chill or go. You know what I'm saying? Go deal with somebody that want to hear that madness you're talking about. I'll just relax. Let us get through our lesson. All right. Acts chapter 12, 20 through 24.
Verse 20. And Herod was highly displeased with them of Tyre and Sidon. But they came with one accord to him, and having made Blastus, the king's chamberlain, their friend, desired peace. Because their country was nourished by the king's country. And upon a set day, Herod arrayed in royal apparel, sat upon his throne, and made an oration unto them. And the people gave a shout, saying, "It is the voice of God."
Nah, trip off that. Now, this is Herod, right? He's sitting in his little throne. He got his little royal apparel on, and he starts speaking. And the people, with their tongue, they start saying, "This is the voice of God." Right? Go ahead.
And not of a man. And immediately the angel of the master smote him, because he gave not God the glory, and he was eaten of worms and gave up to ghosts.
Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it? Because the people start saying this is the voice of God. And Herod, instead of saying all praises and glory to the Most High, you understand? I'm just a vessel, all glory to him. Guess what he did? He accepted what they were saying. And there was an angel of the Most High sitting right there and took his head off and made him food for the worms. So guess what? Guess what we learn as people that's in position to teach? Whenever somebody throw anything at you like that, the first response off your mouth is all praise to the Most High. You understand? Long live the King. Why? Because this could be you getting cut down and being fed to the worms, man. You understand? What you don't do is go quiet on it. You know I do something. let me speak from a diaphragm again, brother. I do something. Like no. Anytime anybody give you any type of praise, you understand? Your job is to say, look, all praise, glory, and honor to the Most High, just a vessel. I pray you continue to use it.
That's right.
Leave it at that. Other than that, this could happen to you. All right, go ahead.
But the word of Yahweh grew and multiplied. That's it for that.
That's it for that. Okay, drop that. Give me Proverbs 4, 23 through 27. No, give me Proverbs 23 first. Yeah, I need that Proverbs 23, son. I need that Proverbs 23. Proverbs 23, 6 through 7, real quick. Proverbs 23, 6 through 7. Hallelujah. I'm glad y'all getting understanding. And how about we learn to control our mouths? It's a must. We must do it. Must do. We must learn to forgive. You understand? And we have to be calculated in speech. Okay? They shouldn't just see us dressing different. They shouldn't just see us not keeping holidays or folly days or none of that. You understand? It shouldn't be just a difference because we know the Messiah was a brown skinned, dark skinned man like us. And you feel me? It's even down to how we speak with one another and how we speak, period. Certain things that come off our mouths are not becoming or befitting of a priest, man. You understand? Straight up. And if we ever want to harness that power that our forefathers had in ancient times, we better get control of this tongue of ours. You better conquer that tongue. You understand? And realize whatever come off your mouth, man, you held to that. You're held to it.
Y'all
feel me? Go ahead, bro.
Y'all can practice, you know what I'm saying, at home. You know, if you have any short legs or whatever, you know how they aggravating they might get on you when you're coming home from work. They all excited to see you playing and stuff like that. And it's something, you know, they might spill something or whatever, you know, or whatever the case may be. You know, start speaking that speaks to them. Because I don't hear some carnal women be like talking bad to their children, you know what I'm saying? Or some carnal man be talking bad to their woman. You know, let's start that at home. To whereas, you know, you started within yourself, within your mind, and then you're at home. And then when you get outside your home, you're doing it to other people, your brothers, your sisters. And then you don't need to switch up. You know, I'll talk this way to that person and that way to this person. No, this is how you talk, period, anyway. You know, when somebody needs to get verbally lashed, you know what I'm saying, then you verbally lash them. However, you know what I mean? Let's start somewhere.
Right, you know right.
Somewhere.
I feel you on that. Inspire righteousness, you did. All right, Proverbs 23, 6 and 7.
Eat thou not.
Go ahead, bro.
Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye.
Do what?
Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye.
Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye. That means they got an evil mind. Evil eye ain't just going into this right here, it's going into their mind. They have an evil mind. Eat not the bread of him that have an evil mind. It says I right there, but it's going into somebody's mind. Don't eat his food. He has an evil mind. Go ahead, Al.
Neither desire thou his dainty meats.
Neither desire his, you know, succulent meats. He over there barbecuing that lamb and that rotisserie and that jerk chicken. But he's an evil man. He's an evil man. Right? Go ahead, Al.
For as he thinketh in his heart.
As he what?
For as he thinketh in his heart.
As he thinketh in his heart. Come on.
So is he.
So is he. As he thinketh in his mind, so is he. As he thinketh in his mind, so is he. That's powerful, man. They'll let you know you are how you think. You are how you think. That's what's let it be known. You feel me? How you think is how you are. You speak about what you think about. Do you understand? So eat not the bread of him that have an evil eye. Shalom, family. Shalom, shalom. Eat not the bread of him that have an evil eye. As he thinketh, so is he. That's what the scripture is going into. Right?
Eat and drink, saith he to thee.
Right.
But his heart is not with you.
His heart, his mind is not with you. So it's letting you know you can't eat everybody's food, man. You understand? He may be evil as all hell. Right? It's smelling good. You know, you got the bell peppers and the onion sauteing. He was like, dang. Now you done took your mind off the fact that this man is evil. You see what I'm saying? So scripture's giving us wisdom that we can foresee or whatever. You gotta see, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Give me Proverbs 4. We got a few more. We're gonna get up out of here real quick. We just had one of our beloved elders step in the building, Jay Hughes.
Shalom, yes, right,
yeah. Come on over and holler at your people, man. Come on over, man. Come on over and holler at your people, man.
Shalom, yes, right, yeah.
Hallelujah.
Most beloved.
That's right.
Listen.
That's right.
Our time is coming.
That's right.
Keep the faith.
That's right.
Stay strong.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. When our beloved elders.
Repent.
Or die.
Or die.
Yeah, God. We got a few more of these. We're gonna hit up Proverbs 4, 23 to 27. And then I want to read the quick story and Daniel, the 4th chapter by Nebuchadnezzar. We'll close up.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah, because he spoke something. See, this is about the secret treasures of the heart. You feel me? You always know what somebody is thinking based off of what they're speaking to you. Whatever he's saying, whatever he's speaking, he been thinking about that, man. You feel me? He been thinking about that. And then he like, why, you know, I just, man, well, I'm going over to this shake joint. You know, boy, that brother, hey, you know, that Jones may have jumped on that brother. You know what I'm saying? Or if your brother talk about murder a lot, or, you know what I'm saying, taking another man's woman, or stealing, or whatever. Whatever he's speaking about is what's on his mind. That's what he's thinking. All right? All right, so I need Proverbs 4, 23 through 27, and we're going to end it with Daniel, the 4th chapter. I pray everybody's being edified. We want to thank the Most High for allowing us to come together once again, man, to throw down this word. And we're going to ask y'all to continue to pray for your brothers here in the STLs. We continue to pray for y'all.
That's right.
You understand? Continue to pray for us. We continue to pray for y'all. All right.
Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23.
That's right. Do not eat with the wicked. Come on. Look at my New Jersey sister, Michelle. All right, come on, Ebro.
Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life.
So no said it say keep. Keep is the Hebrew word shamar, which means guard. All right. When you look hard up, it means your mind. So guard your mind with all diligence, man. Out of it proceeds the issues of life. Right? You ever heard about this? Growing up, you ever heard the phrase, he lost his mind. Lost his mind, he snapped. That's true. Like, you can actually lose the battle for your mind, you understand? And there'll be another driver. See what I'm saying? The Bible tell you, guard or keep your heart with all diligence, because out of it proceed the issues of life. Right about here. You understand? Come on now.
Put away from thee a forward mouth.
What kind of mouth?
A forward mouth.
Oh, wicked mouth, man. You just running your mouth about whoever and however, whenever. No, that's not how this works, man. You see what I'm saying? In the world, we did that, and even then somebody would pull up. See, the day the youngsters say, pull up and catch the fade. That's all they say. In other words, pull up. We finna bang you, know, whatever. Pull up and catch the fade. We got to watch that. We're supposed to speak to each other in honor. You understand?
And not burn false witness.
That's right. That's right.
Against your brethren.
I don't call these brothers my niggas. What up, my niggas? Feel me? These my brothers. These men are kings. These men are priests.
Shalom, Hebrew. What it do?
Shalom, Hebrew. You feel me? We inspire righteousness. You did? All right. All right. Come on now.
Put away from thee a forward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee.
Far from thee. Come on.
Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder the path of thy feet. Ponder the path of thy feet.
Meaning, don't be impulsive, man. You understand? Like, calculate where you're going. Use discretion. You know, look, I'm going over on the south side. You know what I'm saying? Dang, I already know, bro, and them over there on. I don't need to go down that way. Let me go over this way. Like, don't just be in la land. Just, you know, it's all good, dog. And you feel me? You got your top blew off because you're not thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Wind up on the 4 o'clock news.
Yeah, you're just impulsive and you're not pondering the path of your feet. Like, since when we stop thinking about what we say and what we do? We just get out here and just act however. Since when we do that? All right, come on now.
And let all thy ways be established.
Right.
Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left.
Come on.
Remove thy foot from evil.
That's right. We're going to finish this off with Daniel 4. I pray all y'all being edified. All praises, glory, now to the Most High. And you see how fast time go, boy. It's been almost 3 hours that quick.
It's
like 2.5 hours, something like that.
About 2.5, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, been about 2. No, I've been right at 2 hours. Right at 2 hours.
So what you saying? Seems like it's 7 o'clock again?
Yeah.
I know it was.
Word. It do fly like that, bro.
We'll end this with Daniel, the 4th chapter. And it was something that this king, and he wasn't even no Israelite. He was King Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon. But he said something, and the Most High checked him. You understand? Even though he had ample time
to repent. Just got to reading that. Just got to reading that.
Spirit. All right, so let's get this. We in Daniel, the 4th chapter. You understand? We're going to start at verse 1, man. We need to get all this. And then it's over after that. We can close out.
Daniel chapter 4, verse 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, unto all people, nations, and languages that dwell in all the earth, peace be multiplied unto you. I thought it good to show the signs and wonders that the high Yahweh have wrought towards me. How great are his signs, and how mighty are his wonders. His kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and his dominion is from generation to generation.
Yeah.
I, Nebuchadnezzar, was at rest in my house and flourishing in my palace. I saw a dream. I saw a dream which made me afraid.
Nebuchadnezzar was chilling, man. He was laid up, not like us hustling to pay bills. He was a king. Man, I'm in my palace chilling, you know.
Cold chilling.
You know what I'm saying? Had me a little drink.
That's right.
I ain't hurt for nothing. I'm a king, right? All right, go ahead, Doc.
I saw a dream which made me afraid, and the thoughts upon my bed and the visions of my head troubled me. Therefore made I a decree to bring in all the wise men of Babylon before me, that they might make known unto me the interpretation of the dream.
So he said, let me get the wise men on up in here, right? Let me get these wise men, these magicians, these astrologers, those that understand about secrets and things that the average man don't understand, right? All right, go ahead.
Then came in the magicians, the astrologers, the Chaldeans, and the soothsayers, and I told the dream before them, but they did not make known unto me the interpretation thereof. But at last Daniel came in before me, whose name was Belteshazzar.
So he renamed Daniel after that. Gave Daniel a Babylonian name, named after their gods or whatever, similar to how they renamed us here. You understand? We all got slave names and all that. Same thing happened in Babylon. This is modern Babylon. So you can understand that ain't nothing changed. All right, go ahead,
according to the name of my God, and in whom is the spirit of the holy God.
See, so they knew there was something special about Daniel. But trip off this, he the head over all these little wise men and all that. So we gonna see whose God is God. You understand? When it comes to the spiritual realm of things, whose God holds who holds the ace of spades. You understand? Because the dark side may have a little understanding of the spiritual realm or whatever, but it ain't got nothing compared to the Most High, who he chooses to reveal his understanding to us. Nothing.
None.
You know, it ain't even the same. It ain't even the same sport. Ain't even the same
close.
ball. Ain't even close. All right, go ahead.
And before him I told the dream, saying, "Oh, Belteshazzar, master of the magicians, because I know that the spirit of the holy gods is in thee, and no secret troubles thee. Tell me the visions of my dream that I have seen, and the interpretation thereof." Thus were the visions of my head in my bed. I saw, and behold, a tree in the midst of the earth, and the height thereof was great. The tree grew and was strong, and the height thereof reached unto heaven, and the sight thereof to the end of all the earth. The leaves thereof were fair, and the fruit thereof much, and in it was meat for all.
Here, jump down to verse 18. Jump down to 18. Y'all read all this when y'all get a chance. It's very powerful. You understand? But basically, he just called Daniel in to interpret a dream he just had. You understand? And the entire dream is about Nebuchadnezzar's kingdom. You understand? And how he gonna be brought down, basically. Let's keep reading. Jump down to verse 18 for me.
Daniel chapter 4, verse 18.
Verse 17.
Verse 17.
Yeah.
This matter is by decree of the watchers, and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know,
right, that
the Most High ruleth in the kingdoms of men.
The Most High rules in the kingdoms of men.
That's right.
It ain't Donald Trump. It ain't Vladimir Putin. It ain't none of them. It's the Most High that rule within the kingdoms of men. Right? Go ahead.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
The lowest of men. You would think these men was actually smart. You understand? You talking about men on the level of beast.
Mo vomit.
Yeah. You feel me? I mean, anybody you name, anybody you look up in world history for real, You just thought like, dang, this cat was some type of written. These niggas ain't smart. They base me. You understand? It's just that, the Most High puts in charge who he wants to rule. You feel me? For a period of time until he decides to show his power. You understand? By dropping that person.
And they give each man accordingly. You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm going to give you. You do this. This don't hide your talents.
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to. Don't hide your talents. We got to perform our duties, man. And by being bruh, man, I'm talking about bruhs worldwide. If you believe in the Most High, His only begotten Son, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we can get it in. Yeah. And the ones that don't, yo, it do what it do.
We're gonna rap with y'all too. Just like
exactly.
We coming.
Exactly. But you're not my enemy.
Yeah, exactly. We know who the enemy is.
Word. So,
come on,
verse 18.
Yeah.
This dream I, King Nebuchadnezzar, have seen. Now, O Belshazzar, declare the interpretation thereof. For as much as all the wise men of my kingdom are not able to make known unto me the interpretation, but thou art able, for the spirit of the holy gods is in thee. Then Daniel, whose name was Belshazzar, was astonished for 1 hour. Was astonished. What is that? Astonished or stoned?
Stoned is like being stunned.
Okay. Was astonished for 1 hour, and his thoughts troubled him. The king spake and said, Belshazzar, let not the dream or the interpretation thereof trouble thee. Belshazzar answered and said, my lord, the dream be to them that hate thee, and the interpretation thereof to thine enemies.
Like, look, man, this right here will make your enemies happy. The interpretation of this dream is gonna make your enemies happy. It ain't good news for you.
You done.
Yeah, it ain't good news for you. This is for your enemies, man. All right, go ahead.
The tree that thou sawest which grew and was strong, whose height reached unto the heaven, and the sight thereof to all the earth, whose leaves were fair, and the fruit thereof much, and in it was meat for all, under which the beasts of the fields dwelt, upon whose branches the fowls of the heavens had their habitation. It is thou.
It is what?
It is thou.
Like the dream you have, and that's a you. You know that tree you seen and all that? And how the fowls, they reached all the way up into the heavens, and how every fowl of the heavens had a home within your branches and all that. That tree you saw, that's you. That's you. Right? Go ahead, Op.
It is thou, O king. Thou art grown and become strong, for thy greatness is grown and reaches unto heaven, and thy dominion to the end of the earth.
Yeah, because Babylon was a world ruling empire.
King of the world.
Yeah.
One of the great ruling kingdoms of the world.
Yeah.
In ancient times.
Babylon.
That's right.
Nebuchadnezzar. Yeah. Hanging God.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, come on, Hebrew.
And whereas the king saw a watcher and an unholy one coming down from heaven and saying, hew the tree down and destroy it, yet leave the stump of the roots thereof in the earth, even with a band of iron and brass, in the tender grass of the field, and let it be wet with the dew of heaven, and let his portion be with the beasts of the field, till 7 times pass over him. This is the interpretation, O king, and this is the decree of the Most High, which is come upon my lord the king.
Come on.
That they shall drive thee from men.
You want to be, he's letting it be known, Nebuchadnezzar, king, you're going to be driven away from men. Right? Go ahead.
And thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field.
You see that? The Most High, in other words, was going to take the mind from Nebuchadnezzar and give him the mind of beasts, make him dwell with the jackals of the field. You see that? The Most High can take the mind of an animal and give it to man. You see that? This is a man that was the most powerful man on the planet.
Sir.
You understand? In his day. Come on, Op.
And they shall make thee to eat grass as oxen.
Boy, so no more of those succulent meats, no more of the king's meat. Boy, you finna be eating the same thing oxen eat. No more dainties. Come on, Op.
And they shall wet thee with the dew of heaven, and 7 times shall pass over thee, till thou know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Until you know. So that means at this point, Nebuchadnezzar actually believes that it's his power. It's by his power that he's arrived at this status in life. Right? Until you know. In other words, the Most High come holler at you, boy. You feel me? And you better be happy he don't kill you. He'll come holler at you and humble you and give you the mind of a beast and send you to the jungle to live.
And give you a chance. Even after you've rejected
yeah.
and had all of that vanity, he still gives you a chance.
Merciful, huh?
Mercy, man. Mercy.
Come on, man. Let's finish.
And give it to whomsoever he will. And whereas they commanded to leave the stump of the tree roots, thy kingdom shall be sure unto thee, after thou shalt have known that the heavens do rule. Wherefore, O king, let my counsel be acceptable unto thee, and break off thy sins by righteousness, and thy iniquities by showing mercy to the poor.
See what Daniel tell him? Said, look, that this is the interpretation of the dream, but you may be able to find mercy, man, by being righteous. Feel me? Be righteous, and the Most High show you some mercy. Did? All right, go ahead.
If it may be a lengthening of thy tranquility. All this came upon the king Nebuchadnezzar. At the end of 12 months, he walked in the palace of the kingdom of Babylon.
So after this dream, a whole year done went by.
Yeah.
You know how quick you can forget something like that, boy? Yeah. You forget something like that the next day. We got short memories.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A whole year.
So a whole year done went by. Whatever, yawn. Yeah. So a year later, he's walking in this same palace, right? Magnificent palace, right? Go ahead, Op.
The king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom by the might of my power?
I start hearing all these eyes and this Negro actually think he doing something. You don't realize, partner, you understand? You just playing a role, you understand, in the movie that's been casted, Doc. You know what I'm saying? You just following the script of the movie you're living.
That's right. That's right. And you know what? In society now, that's how it is. We're so braggadocious. It's all about I and mine.
Yeah.
That's all it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing about anything else.
Nothing right.
It
ain't about we and us.
Exactly.
It's about I and mine.
Right.
So this right here should kill any type of spirit of being an individual. You know what I'm saying? We all should be striving to live as a nation. That's what I'm saying.
Loving each other, helping each other.
That's right. That's right, Doc. That's right. You've always had this spirit.
Hey,
as long as I've known you. Yeah.
I love my brother. Nah, a lot of stuff that I put into this earth, into this world, like a lot of us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wish that I wouldn't have done it. You did what I'm saying? But I've always loved my brethren and my sister. Period, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because we all we got.
On the earth we are.
And that's just what it is, right?
On the earth we are.
On the earth we are, right.
Got.
That's it.
Come on, let's finish it. Let's get it.
The king spake and said, is not this great Babylon that I have built for the house of the kingdom?
Yes, Ariel. That's Jay Heezy, brother. That's Jay to the Heezy, Ariel on there.
SHALOM.
Ariel Albin Israel. Is this not great Babylon? Go ahead.
By the might of my power and for the honor of my majesty, while the word was in the king's mouth.
While the word was in his mouth. While his tongue. Remember that tongue we've been talking about the whole time? The secret treasures of the heart is the name of this class. You see what was really on Nebuchadnezzar's mind? Is this not great Babylon? Ain't this an I got with my power and and you feel me? Even though Jay was saying earlier, but Babylon was decked out, man. The ancient world, hanging gardens and all that, man, was decked out. I mean, it's so much archaeological findings within ancient Babylon before the second Persian Gulf War with George Whiskey Bush. 48 hours before they went and got Iraq, before they got Saddam Hussein, 48 hours before then, they was raiding all the museums in that deal, right? Man. Because they go back to what we reading right here. They hit all the museums before they dropped one bomb in that deal. They said, get all the artifacts about it. Because the very thing we read in the Bible, they got the artifacts, Nimrod's crown and all that, man. All that sitting right on over there. And what the United States do? They say, we go in there and hit them museums. When we hit the museums, then we can go on up in there and start bombing. But make sure the museums and the ancient artifacts and relics are safe and secure. Then they went in there and got them.
Well, let me say one thing real quick. Now you got two places, well, three actually. You got the Smithsonian, you got the Vatican, you know what I'm saying, that's holding all these ancient relics, you know what I'm saying? Even when they went in there and took all of those relics, and a lot of the stuff they destroyed. But they took the most pertinent things, just like when you go to destroy a nation, what you do? You take their knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And who's in power, they create the history. Every nation. If I'm in power, I'm creating the history. We did this, we did that. Them Hamites, you know what I'm saying? Big time. You know what I'm saying? So whoever, and we know that Esau is the end of this.
The end of the world.
And Jacob is the beginning. So we know the power's in Esau's hands. And we keep, we tripping off of this, what's the, all of the things that's going on in earth right now. You know what I'm saying? We trip off of it, you did. But my thing is that when you sit back, man, and you be amongst your people, whether you're in the hood or whether you're in the suburbs or this and that, especially the suburbs and county, this and that, and this, guess what, bro? They do not acknowledge you. Society is shaping their mind. They've been desensitized. And they're working through the children. Man's about the household. See what I'm saying? Now, the heathen dad is having problems now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now, guess what? Children are rebelling all over the earth.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, but this is Esau's deal right here. So we got to do what? Be prayed up, fasting and prayed up. You fast and you pray, man. We look towards the most. I'm talking about every day. Like we go hard every day for everything else, bro. You fast and you pray every day. You live what you read and studying the scriptures. You can run a whole new level. It's gonna be a whole nother level. You're gonna glide through. Now, I mean, you ain't gonna have your problems you did, but you're gonna glide through, bro. Yeah. Love the most out of everything. You gotta love your brother as yourself. Them two right there. We separated all the time. Oh, I love the most high. But you know, your brother need this, your brother need that. You beefing with your bro over this and over that.
Basics, huh?
Basics, man. You know what I'm saying? Just love the most out of everything you got, and your brother is yourself. Sacrifice. Sacrifice for your brothers.
That's right.
I'm serious, man. All the beefing and all this bullshit, man. Stop it. Sacrifice for your brothers, man, and do what the most I put with inside of you. Fuck what another individual talking about, period.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Do what we need to do, man. Don't hide our talents and play our role within the body. That's it, man. Period. I'm sorry to interrupt and all that. No, but Hebrew, that's it, man.
You're all good. You're all good, Hebrew. He's forehead, boy. He's sincere. Forehead sweating.
Hey, I love my brother, man. Hey, we something else. We're peculiar people.
Yes, we are, bro.
And Yehuda, we something else.
Yes, sir. I reverse
Daniel 4, verse 31.
Come on.
While the word was in the king's mouth, there fell a voice from heaven saying, O King Nebuchadnezzar, to thee it is spoken. The kingdom is departed from thee, and they shall drive thee from men, and thy dwelling shall be with the beasts of the field. They shall make thee to eat grass as oxen, and 7 times shall pass over thee, until thou know the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Power.
The same hour was
in
a thing.
That same hour, in the same hour, right? He speaking out his mouth, and while the word in his mouth, and the messenger from the heavens told him, look, what you heard a year earlier is about to happen to you. All right, within that hour, from him hearing what happened, right, or what was coming to him. Come on.
Fulfilled was the thing fulfilled upon Nebuchadnezzar, and he was driven from men, and did eat grass as oxen, and his body was wet with the dew of heaven, till his hairs were grown like eagle's feathers, and his nails like birds' claws.
Oh man, he would. That mean his nails would be that long, boy. His whiskers was all over the place. This the king, the most powerful man in the world, reduced to an animal. Looked like a yeti or something. Looked over and thought, man, what is that? Like, what is it? Probably stank, or probably too. It smelled like the field, stank.
Yo, it wasn't good for him.
Nah, it wasn't good for him. In that hour, and notice, because he talking. Remember, Daniel told him, man, if you start being righteous, you look out for the poor,
help the people. That's right.
Help the people. You can get out of this judgment. Yeah, whatever. A whole year later, he walking around. Look what I have done, and look at I. Nebuchadnezzar, what you heard a year earlier is about to happen to you. Within that hour, it happened. He was driven and was taking the mind of a man was taken from him. He was given the mind of a beast, an animal. Living as a beast. All right, go ahead.
Verse 34.
Yeah.
And at the end of the days, I, Nebuchadnezzar, lifted up mine eyes unto heaven, and my understanding returned unto me. And I blessed the Most High, and I praised and honored him that liveth forever, whose dominion is an everlasting dominion, and his kingdom is from generation to generation. And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven, and among the inhabitants of the earth. And none can stay his hand.
See, so in other words, boy, he got beat down so bad he had to confess. You understand?
With his tongue.
With his tongue, with his mouth. Yahweh, the owner, creator, and possessor of all things, he's the King of kings and Lord of lords.
Not an Israelite.
Yeah, he ain't even no Israelite. You understand? But had enough sense after he done got beat down.
Yeah.
I said, you know what? I give.
Right.
I give. You understand? All right, come on now.
None can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou? At the same time, my reasoning returned unto me.
You see what happened? Once he confessed, his reasoning returned unto him. Once you repent, you understand, you can get yourself together. Once you repent, yeah, exactly. Once you repent from the heart and be sincere, you can get yourself together. And the thing is this, man, holler at the Most High before you holler at you. Don't be the one that blow off, whatever. I guess I'll get to that later. You know what I'm saying? You need to be hurrying up and getting down with the Most High. Holler at him before he holler at you, because he got a way of sitting you down. He will sit you down. You understand? And make you confess, just like he did him. You understand? And after 7 years that went by, he finally opened up his mouth and said, hey, that's what it is, man. And guess what? Understand, it came right back to him.
You know, one thing real quick, and look at the mercy. He didn't destroy you.
Right.
Look at the mercy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because he always has a plan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And we're reading this now, seeing how a king of the earth at that point in time with a great nation bowed down to the Most High after he was humble. See what I'm saying? So the Most High used everybody and everything for the understanding of his children.
Yeah.
Period. It ain't for nobody else. It's for us. The understanding that we need. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So we can be like, okay, we can look in the past. Okay, we can see this. We can see that. And this. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It's like, if he's humbling kings, who are we?
Oof. Oof.
You know, so.
Oof. Like, I'm a peasant. Like, I ain't nowhere near no king right now. Don't get me to what would you talk about? A king?
A king of what? A king of bullshit?
You know what I'm saying? Don't give me why I ain't got no crown jewels to pull out. My rings are even fake, brother. You talking about? All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 36.
Yeah.
At the same time, my reasoning returned unto me, and for the glory of my kingdom, my honor and brightness returned unto me, and my counselors and my Lord sought unto me, and I was established in my kingdom, and excellent majesty was added unto me.
Come on.
Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and exalt and honor the King of heaven, all whose works are true, and his ways judgment. And those that walk in pride, he is able to obey.
He's able to humble.
He knew. He was top dog.
Yeah, he was top dog and got brought down. But you notice his mouth, his tongue called it on him. And even Daniel told him, he said, hey, man, look, just repent and be righteous and you can duck this. Feel me? A whole year go by. And I like that about the Most High, boy. The Most High pop up on you like,
hello.
Thought I forgot.
But he's so much, he gives it, he lets us know. See, that doesn't, listen, I don't give bros a pass, man. Because my thing is that we don't get passes in this life and in this world. Listen, what you do, you're gonna have to be held responsible for, accountable for, especially as when we are up in years and we are men. Right. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everything we say and do is recorded. Everything we say and do is gonna be brought back in judgment. the two greatest commandments: love the Most High with everything you got, your brother as yourself. I mean, period. Man, sacrifice for one another.
Lord, yeah. Why can't?
And just like how Nebuchadnezzar, you know, went out and was a beast for yet 7 years. When we talking recklessly, you know what I'm saying? That's how we sound. You know what I'm saying? We sound like animals. You know, we don't sound like kings. When we talking recklessly to each other, to our brothers, to our sisters, you know what I mean? We're not acting kingly. We're acting like beasts of the field that we ain't had no home training. You know what I'm saying? That we just poo and piss on ourselves.
You know, we acting Hellenized. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's and we still continue to do it to this day. And the thing about it is, bro, it's like this. When you have these demonic spirits that's about the envy, the jealousy, you know what I'm saying? Bro, love your bros, man. And that's I'm big on that. Way before I came into the truth. When I was a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Love your bros. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bang one, I'm gonna bring. This is my little bro right here. You know what I'm saying? We used to bang back in the day, but I'm big, bro, so I held it down. And then so my thing is that, but and I love them. We'll give my life for them, even back then. Same thing with our brothers and sisters that's in the word. Period, bro. Because everybody have fraternities. Everybody have it's a fraternity everywhere. It's a clique everywhere. When you click up for the Most High, guess what? That means that, listen here, this brother's over here that loves the Most High with everything he got, but some of his doctrine I don't agree with. We can work with that. We can work that out.
Oh man, yeah.
But that's still my brother. Yeah. So why would I cast him to the back? You ain't gonna cast your mama, your grandmama, your daddy, none of them like that to the back. Yeah. They Christians, they Pentecostals, they Baptists, they Jehovah's Witnesses and all this. You ain't gonna cast them back like that. Exactly. So why when it's another brother that has a different opinion, not opinion, but different understanding, shall I say, than you do? Yeah. But if you love the Most High, you burn and you yearn for the Most High. You know what I'm saying? That's what it do. But do you? Because listen, the Most High gonna give us what we need, man. You know what I'm saying? When we need. You know what I'm saying? So just staying strong and staying in what you believe in. Yeah. And that's the truth. That's the word. And
he get an increase too when he ready. You know what I'm saying? Our job is just to plant water.
That's it.
And we can't get mad at the increase and came yet. Like, bro, you understand? You know where you at, you know what you're solid in, you feel me? But that don't never take away from the basics. It's basics to these scriptures that a lot of us, when we get seasoned up in this thing, we tend to overlook.
That's right.
We look at the milk like it's not necessary, but the milk is the basics, is the foundation. You understand? Like that's all that's needed for real to get into the kingdom.
That's
milk.
Right. It's the milk, but everybody look past the milk.
We get into like extra deeper stuff, and then you look up, and then you don't forsook the basics, like basic stuff, like loving your brother. You feel me? Like you love yourself. Like if he want me to go a mile, go 2 with him.
Go 2 with him.
You feel me?
Go 2 with him.
What do you say if he do something to offend you, turn the other cheek? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a lot of stuff that the master teacher, Messiah, taught us that, you feel me, we have not actually mastered. We just look at certain things like, that's
right. But even like turn the other cheek and go twain with him, this and that, and this. We don't know how to take things literally and figuratively. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is that it's basic like this. If I know, check this out. It's this simple. If I know, okay, I'm gonna check the check, right? You know what I'm saying? My bro, he just got fired from a job or laid off, this and that, and this, and he got a family, you know what I'm saying? Listen, let me go ahead and get some bills together. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what bro like, you know what I'm saying? He like what I like. Let me get some bills together and take them over there to the fam. I ain't gonna might not be able to do it 2, 3 times or 4 times, but let me do it this one time. Mm-hmm. You dig what I'm saying? Sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I got a family too. Both of us got 7 children. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I'm gonna take, you know what I'm saying, mine and split it and give my brother what he needs. And not worry about nothing, because the Most High gonna give me the increase.
That's right.
And plus, I'm doing it because I love my brother. But first and foremost, I love the Most High, because that's what he requires of us. And it ain't hard and ain't grievous, bro. It's simple. It's simple, man. But we forgot what love is, especially these days, because we've been desensitized all of this bullshit that's going on in the media and everything we got going on, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this: that 5G,
that 5G series.
Man, listen.
You just heard about the new artificial intelligent nurse.
Down
they call it Moxie, whatever her name is. Burnham, just send me the article.
Bruh.
It's artificial intelligent AI nurse, a robotic nurse down in Texas somewhere. Matter of fact, the heathen Paul Begley was going over there. They named the it Moxie or something like that. I said, wow.
And the thing about
it a name.
Right. And see, and then we're gonna have to be dealing with this. But if you ain't got the basics when it comes to getting, because it's all about salvation. That's it. I mean, no matter, it's all about salvation, bro. I want another shot. I done been so I done messed up so much in this life right here. I want another change. Dig what I'm saying? I'm serious, bro. I'm like this. I want to be able to say, like Paul said, I stayed my course, I fought a good fight. You know what I'm saying? But my thing too is that it's like this, man. I know what's awaiting us after this if we hold tight.
Right.
We hold tight, bro. We got it coming to us, bro.
Yeah, the scripture says that in the last days, the love of many shall wax cold.
Wax cold, become cold. That's right. The Matthew 24. Yeah, but and that's what it's done too. And also too, man, we just got everything is just jacked up, bro. So my thing is like this, and I gotta get up. I know you can really close out.
I'm closing out as soon as you, whenever you.
No, but I just wanted to say that, man. I just, because I ain't been. With you brothers for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Man,
we need to wrap anyway, because I know you was talking about moving out of town in a few days.
Yes,
so like, all that was just orchestrated. Man, it's going.
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's right.
So I pray y'all got some understanding. This was Thursday night class, Secret Treasures of the Heart, and it was just going into how we need to be more circumspect and more honorable with our tongue, man. Especially amongst each other, true believers. Like, you feel me? Like, we never should be. It should be a difference in how we speak to each other than how the Crips speak to each other, how the Bloods speak to each other, how the Gangster Disciples speak to each other. You understand? People should hear us speak to each other and be like, man, they speak to each other in honor. They straight love one another, man. You understand? So inspire righteousness by speaking righteousness, man. Again, you're speaking, you're writing, and you're reading are all byproducts of your thinking. So if you're reading, if you're speaking and your writing is backwards, guess what? Your thinking is backwards. Thus, Babylon, confusion. You understand? So, all praise and glory now to the Most High, owner, creator, possessor of all things, and honor and glory of his only begotten beloved Son, who's currently sitting at his right hand, right now as we speak.
That's right.
King.
Long live the King.
Long live the King. Maccabee. I got my Ak with me. I got one of my beloved elders with me in the building. J to the He's, Hezekiel, or Yakaza, Call, Ezekiel, however you want to call it.
Word them up, your brethren. And I love y'all, yes, right, yeah.
That's right, indeed, in the truth. I want to thank all y'all for y'all prayers and y'all support. We full steam ahead down here in the STL, man. And pray for us and we continue to pray for y'all. You understand? But how about we inspire righteousness, man? Speak righteousness, become righteousness. All right. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Tribe scattered abroad. Yahoo!
Yahoo!